Continental dominance has been achieved. Through sheer force of gas and profanity, Canada submits to a comedic monster like it's never seen before. Jizz and shit jokes from a different location than usual.
You guys having a good time or what?
Nice.
Largest comedy festival. Just for laughs in Montreal. This is the Opie Show.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
Wow, what a dramatic open.
What a dramatic open that was. It's amazing.
We sound important.
I gotta tell you.
We were in the back, and they're like, oh, my God, Club Soda Kenny isn't here to introduce you guys. I go, why does everything have to be over the top? Can't we just go out there and do a radio show?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently that intro was so long, we're done. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow.
That was humiliating.
It really was. And you would know.
I know, I certainly would. So nice to be embarrassed without a dress and a dick under us.
We're in a conference room, broadcasting live for the first time in Canada, and from a conference room.
From a conference room.
This is a first for us.
I don't think we ever broadcast from a conference room, but this is nice. They kind of did everything up pretty nicely, right?
I like the sweet couches.
Yeah, we got guest couches. Do we have guests?
We got lots of friends. I wouldn't call them guests. They're friends.
Are they friends?
Yeah.
So we could treat them like shit?
Yeah, we could have done this show in New York. It's all the same guys we do. And
it's the same schlubs we
Bob
have.
Kelly, Joe DeRosa, Tom Papa, and there's a few others on there. So
My
Everyone
God.
on the show today is from New York. Every single comic we have.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're not really getting the local flavor?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, you know, it's always good to have close friends by when you're so far from home.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to have close friends by when you can't get other guests.
it's our go-tos.
Yeah. The go-to guest.
It's so weird to see these. We've never seen these guys before.
No.
Usually when we broadcast live, we always know half the audience.
The usual suspects.
The usual people come by.
Stalker Patty, Bobo.
Yeah.
All the usual. I don't know. Everybody on the outset here, just kind of looking, everyone looks pretty normal.
I know. It's kind of creepy.
Which is weird.
They seem like nice people.
Yeah.
We're not used to being in front of nice people.
The one guy looks like the guy who lopped off that head in Vancouver.
It could be. He's out, apparently. I love this Canadian judicial system. You cut a head off and ate half of it. Sure.
But I'm
visit
better
your mom.
now. Oh, all right.
Yeah, carry on.
You're free to go.
Here's some free health care.
Yeah. I got to say another thing. You know, no taking shots at my home nation, but you do seem to be in a little better shape than Americans. Holy fuck! What a bunch of fat slobs we got over there.
This crowd could kick the ass out
America.
of our New York crowd. That's for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we have one girl. Great. Oh wait, two girls. Maybe three.
Four.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
few.
Five.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This could be a new record. 5 girls.
Yeah,
Great.
that's 5 times the old record.
Oh, that's good.
It's kind of weird to have so many guys like you, isn't it? It's so creepy.
Oh, it's fucking a dream come true. Or do we have to watch what we say? Apparently things are hate crimes up here. If we say like,
I don't know.
Hey, gay guys tend to speak with a lisp. Wah! Put him in Canadian prison.
Yes. Where he'll be turned gay.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be chatting with some of you lovely people a little later.
Yeah.
Jimmy did a set last night.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
It was delightful. I went to the Comedy Nest, your old. They have it's in the old hockey arena. What's it called? The AMC, and you walk in, and it's literally like walking into a hockey arena where they have center ice.
That's cool.
They have old seats from the old stadium are still there.
Ooh.
and you feel like you're in a gutted arena, except there's a movie theater and there's different like little venues and bars, and it was very, very cool. And I went on last, which is always good because when you get there at 7:30, you never want to go on before 9:30. Always better to sit there for 2 hours and listen to everybody else's fucking drollery.
Drollery.
But it was, you know, everybody's warming up for TV sets, so it was good to do, and then come back and. I called Sam when I got back to the Hyatt. I'm like, what am I going to do?
Ugh.
Yeah, and I just,
wow, you must have been like out of people to call.
Yeah, believe me, Sam was not first on the list. Sam was fucking way down.
Yeah. Did you go out? Did you do anything fun?
No, I didn't.
No.
I went to the Hyatt, and Sam and I milled about outside. Saw nobody because it was fucking 10:30. Like 2 old ladies were looking for the party. They're like, hey, shithead, it's a festival. It starts at 1 o'clock. Everybody's out doing shows. So I just went back to my hotel and went to bed.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what jerked off. Well, I was trying to figure out where everybody was too.
Well,
I guess they were doing sets.
Sam, Troy, and Roland were wandering around bothering the locals.
Yeah.
Sam.
Why wouldn't your mic work?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
We were going to restaurants, and Troy, every restaurant I went to, it was me, Troy, Roland, and Mark Zito.
Who's Mark Zito?
He's some guy they sent. I don't even know why he's here.
Well, yeah, why are you here, Mark Zito?
That's a good question.
He like
I don't know.
you like file papers for Scott Greenstein, right?
Oh.
So why are you here? Are you like spying on us?
Customarily, I set up signage, but somebody else already did that. So
You're here to hang posters?
yeah.
You're the official poster hanger.
Holy shit!
And they got someone else to do it. That's the heartbreak.
Yeah. And as we talk about why Mark Zito is here in Montreal, we want to say hi to Sal, who's back in New York.
Oh,
That's right. Sal wasn't able to.
Well, he's still an intern, so
Yeah, technically.
Oh, we should start with getting here.
Yeah.
We should start from the beginning.
First, I got to just say though, did you tell Zito what I said in the airport yesterday?
No.
When he was walking by, I said, "Who is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's Mark Zito." I'm like, "Oh, that's right."
Yeah.
I still have no clue who you are when you walk around the hallways or anything like that.
Because he doesn't do anything important.
No.
He's not exactly an impact player.
No.
He is one of those guys that Sirius could just fire and there'd be no adverse effect whatsoever.
Him and the
Right there.
He's right there.
I know, we're talking right to his face.
He's sitting right
Him and the dude from the Morning Mashup, we just don't know those two people. And we see him every day.
They hang out together.
And we see him every day. Very strange.
It just becomes a vacuum when they hang out together. Just nothing.
Nothing happening.
Are you saying that they're like matter and antimatter?
Yeah.
So last we left you, we did a radio show, then we had to get to the airport. All of us except one person.
Who?
He's here. Jesus.
Oh, right. That was great.
Which nickname you want to use?
We should introduce him to the audience.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of knows you as the radio wizard.
There's the radio wizard.
Just a couple
Just raises his glass.
He's like, oh, great.
Fucking Zimmerman looked happy sitting there.
You're officially going to be abused in 2 countries now, so enjoy. He forgot his passport. That's the headline.
We're all at the station. We're very excited to go. We all got our stuff, our bags, and, of course, the passports that you need to, leave the country, go into another country. And the only person that forgot their passport was the radio wizard.
The only person that forgot his passport was the guy who was there to remind everybody to remember their passport.
Right. So then you had to go through this whole rigmarole of buses, planes, trains. What the hell were you doing to get back to your house?
2 extra buses and 2 extra taxis.
How did you realize you forgot it? Like what? Because I know that's a panic, but at least you weren't at the airport. What happened?
I got to give Kenny credit. I was looking through his list of when we were getting picked up, and the word on the top, passports. And I'm like, holy shit, I don't have my passport.
So you didn't even think about it. You had to be reminded.
So did you realize you forgot it, or did you look through your bag?
Oh, no, I knew right away.
Yeah.
Did you panic a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just
a little bit.
You got a good ribbing all the way to the airport.
Oh, my
From
God.
everybody.
I'm sure it won't have ended then.
Oh, we destroyed you. We should have taped it.
Oh, it was.
Well, that was the
what
thing,
a
too.
treat.
He had left his luggage at the office because he wanted to leave the office and come back.
Right.
We didn't keep the van for 30 seconds to see if he was going to get there on time or not.
No.
Oh,
We realized that if we saw you in the rearview mirror pulling your luggage, waving, we would have just kept going. Like, wasn't there on time.
And Roland was having a good laugh about the whole thing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He called, is this too inside? He called Rob Cross to see if you left the luggage there. And when he found out you did, he laughed hysterically. Where is Roland?
He's here.
Roland had his own difficulties.
Yeah, it's kind of karma.
Not just at the airport. Apparently, they just sold his seat on the plane.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, no, we sold that seat. He's like, oh, but I had a seat. And they were like, we don't understand you.
Yeah.
They
called for help. We have Charlie Brown's teacher here. Try to get a seat.
And then he gets to the Hyatt, and they sold his hotel room. Do you know that yet?
Yeah, then I found that out later.
He has a sofa bed in a closet somewhere.
Isn't that like Best in Show when they didn't have the room?
Yeah,
they put him in a utility closet. So Roland is on a fold-out bed in some like room that isn't really a room in the hotel?
Yeah, and he posted a Vine last night, and it appears that his room is positioned directly over the entire festival because it's just rumbling with music all night long.
Where is he?
I think he's getting the food.
Of course he is.
Great.
Really?
We got fucking just a bunch of empty containers.
I know it happened. It fell. The dog ate it.
Yeah, he asked my goat to hold it. No, I think he's in the second half of the suite. Like, a lot of times a suite, a suite will have the bedroom and it's got a connecting room, and I'll bet you that's what they did, is they gave him the connecting room.
The connecting room off a suite?
Me and Kenny had that once in a hotel room.
Ooh,
it was terrible.
sexy.
Yeah, it was really hot. Just,
yeah.
Me and it, just a cadaver. I'll sleep on the floor.
Yeah, Kenny couldn't make it.
He said Roland said he woke up this morning, and the first thing he felt was that bar under the mattress, like in the middle of the fold-away bed.
Those
stabbing him in the back.
These things are ruthless.
But he is collecting vouchers, so that's good.
Yeah, he is.
What did he get? $800 from Air Canada?
He's got all the perks. He got $800 because Air Canada sold his seat. And then I think he's getting like
$50 worth of food vouchers for the hotel.
Yeah, $50 a night in room service.
He's doing all right.
Appetizers for him.
Right.
Yeah, $50 in the Hyatt. Ooh. Look out.
He gets even more obnoxious when he gets hungry, by the way, because we were all walking St. Catherine for a while, and he starts yelling at everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and he walked into a guardrail and hit himself in the testicles.
Which was hilarious.
He walked into a guardrail?
Yeah, he just walked into it because he was yelling.
He was being extremely obnoxious, and then he took a ball shot.
But then he was leading us to a restaurant, which we had no idea where it was, and he decided that if he acted like a local, people would help him with directions. So he started walking up to people with a map in hand and going, "Oh, bonjour! Where is this place?"
Bonjour. He can't speak English. No. Never mind fucking French.
Listening to Roland yesterday. Did you guys hear Roland yesterday planning his, he was talking about the restaurants up here and the great food, and he has this list of places he wants to go, and I realize he looks at going to a place for food the way I look at it for sex, or the way some guys would look at it for bars. Like, he plans out, that's part of his thing, is the fucking...
He's a foodie.
There's the meat place, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Meat places everywhere.
But Troy was bummed out, though, because we walked up to an old stuffy Italian joint. Remember that?
Yeah, it was awful. It looked like
I'm like, Roland, really? All the research you did about Montreal, and you take us here?
Oh, it's the best place here.
He's like, well, I didn't really schedule out tonight. Tomorrow's the big night.
A lot of times you hang out with Roland and you realize that the research that he says he's been doing has been grossly overstated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a horrible traveler.
Horrible. He's the single worst independent traveler I've ever been with.
But I must say, he does take adversity well, because he didn't freak out at the airport or anything.
He don't give a fuck.
And I hear tell that he didn't even freak out when they said he didn't have a room.
They gave Zito a room, and they checked in at the same time.
God, do they even know that he does nothing?
I don't think they know who he is. Nobody does.
Yeah, Roland doesn't freak out until he won't take some obscure guest. He did season 3 of The Office. He played the mail guy, and then he breaks down and cries and bites somebody's face in the studio.
Just as long as we take his dumb guests.
But he does handle it well. He didn't freak out at the airport. You're right. He was like just kind of sitting there going, whatever, you know.
If I walked up to that fucking counter and they told me I didn't have a seat on the plane, I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah, of course.
And he's just like,
Oh, well.
Well, we can't talk to Roland, so we should talk to E-Rock. E-Rock's here, too.
Ah, the E-Rock.
Hello, good morning.
You're hiding.
No,
Oh, you let them see your face. They've never seen you
People have
live.
never seen you.
That's E-Rock.
That's E-Rock. See, he's not really that fat.
He's not really that fat.
He's not really that fat.
By American standards, he's svelte. Very thin.
E-Rock's mysterious when we hit the road. No one really saw him yesterday. We were all walking around. Oh, you saw him, Travis? That's Travis, by the way.
Travis. Yeah. Oh, wow. What an ovation for Dr. Gay.
Exactly what I deserve.
Wow.
Yeah, we saw, me and my wife saw Eric last night. He was walking around by himself.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, no.
How sad.
Why, E-Rock?
No, it was fine. I walked around, checked out the festival. It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like that?
We bother you that much, huh?
A little.
A little. He's a loner.
Yeah. He is.
We offered to, come to dinner with us, and he's like, no, I'm just going to walk around.
Oh, man. What's going on?
What'd you see last night, E-Rock?
All the street performers that are right outside the hotel here. They had some concert with a black French comedian. There was like 3,000 people out there going nuts, but had no idea what he was talking about. And then came back, went to bed.
Oh.
Roland!
There's Roland.
There's Roland. Come over here. We're talking to you.
How you doing, Roland?
We'll get back to E-Rock in a second.
Roland, food in hand.
What's up, Roland?
I just steal your oatmeal
What?
from the buffet.
Oatmeal.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this? He stole your oatmeal from the buffet.
What the fuck is this? That's crazy. He's got his bare fingers in the bowl. It's like a Paddington bear. All right, thank you.
What the fuck is it?
Thank you, Roland.
We were talking about your
This is, by the way, this is the same meal they served in the boat in Roots. How fucking awful does this look?
We're not eating this.
We're not eating this, Roland.
That's fucking...
Thank
Eat
you,
your
though.
mush, Spanky.
That's terrible.
What else did you get, Roland?
Your egg whites and your food.
Mine, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of Montreal so far?
It's nice. Oui, oui, pipou.
Oh,
Bonjour.
He's speaking French.
Yeah, what's up?
We were talking about your accommodations.
Yeah.
Caca.
Well, start with the plane. We kind of told the story, but from your perspective.
When I checked in, they said, please wait over there. 10 people in front of me. They all had seat numbers, but me and 5 other people.
And you didn't have a seat on the plane.
No.
So
El Scroojo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He's trying to fit in by speaking some language. He's speaking the language. And then I saw a picture of you. You caught a flight with Tom Papa.
Tom Papa, yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He's super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had an amazing flight. What just a bevy of comics. Colin, Quinn, Amy Schumer, and Jim Norton sitting next to me, who before they even closed the door on the fucking plane, farted so horrifically, he stunk up the entire cabin of the plane.
It's unbelievable how bad his farts
It was so bad.
He's sick. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there has to be something
you're
going
sick.
on. It's like it's demonic possession smell.
Dude, I've never been prouder. It was because Colin and Amy are in front of us, and me and Ann are sitting here, and Opie's to my left. And I dropped one, and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking home run.
It was so bad. I ended up freezing the entire flight because I had to turn on the air vents at full blast and make an air curtain between me and Jimmy to hopefully combat the smell. It was horrid.
That was child's play, that air curtain. I got around that in a second.
Oh, yeah, you really did.
I actually think it went up and tapped Amy and Colin on the shoulder when they turned around.
It really did. Amy was gagging. She was like
so
really
happy.
ready to throw up.
Yeah, it was great.
And then he did another one.
But he did many.
Yeah, many.
He really
many.
enjoys it, which is really strange.
And when we got to the hotel, we're on the escalator, and he's in front of us. And the sound it made, Opie was just like, he thought it was the wheel on my luggage. Because it just kind of went like, and
I really did think it was your fucking
It turned
wheels.
out to be Jimmy. And then Jimmy was very strategic with this one because as the escalator's going, you're now being launched into the cloud, the cloud of death. And
what about the fat broad behind us?
Terrible. Oh,
Who saw that? I think it was Chris or somebody. She was really fucking pissed off.
Oh, did
by
she
that.
get some?
Yeah, she was pissed.
Of course she did.
Good.
She was so
would
annoyed,
not.
but she couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Maybe it'll wreck her appetite finally. Yeah, it was so great dropping it at a certain height and knowing they had to come up through it.
Coming up in it.
Through the clouds.
Oh, it was
Terrible.
fucking wonderful.
So, Roland, you missed your flight. You got on the other one. That was fine, right?
Yeah, that's karma for laughing at Gary.
I think so. Because you had we told Gary how much you laughed at him.
It was a lot.
And Travis, who drove from New York, beat you to Montreal.
Yeah, I got here 7:30.
7:30. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then
2.5 hours before Rome.
But thank God your room was set for you when you got here after a long day of traveling.
They have my room.
Now, how did they not have your room?
I don't know. The guy goes, we oversold. So he gave me a room with a couch, and he put the bed.
I don't understand the oversold concept.
Shouldn't that just be a free room? Are you paying for that?
They are. Serious.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, they should give you a real bed. That's terrible. That's an uncomfortable. I mean, it doesn't have to be a giant room, but that's a terrible situation to be on a fucking pull-out sofa bed in a hotel.
I know. That's why I didn't sleep.
Oh, you didn't sleep?
No.
No.
Yeah.
I would not have handled that well.
No.
At all. I'm
That's a surprise.
I thought about you.
You wouldn't handle that?
I said, that's why you're not staying here.
Jimmy's usually so rational when things go wrong.
Really surprised that would. Ron, where are we eating tonight? Did you figure it out? 'Cause last night was a bust. You didn't have it figured out for the guys, and they were bummed out that you weren't a good leader.
Very disappointed because you are the guy that talks about all the research that you do for these restaurants, and then when it doesn't pan out and you end up in just some shithole.
Yeah, because Troy wants to explore. So when you explore, we miss all the restaurants. So we go in different places.
No, you couldn't even figure out you couldn't read the map.
Well, is it French?
It's
in French.
Well, the one thing about Roland, he can't see, but he refuses to wear glasses.
Yeah, I ask people on the street, I go, bonjour, where's this place at? And they go, oh, yeah.
Do you start everything with bonjour?
Yeah, I go, bonjour.
But they're going to speak to you in French.
And then they go, oh, oui. I go, oh, no, I go, where do I go? They go, oh, over there.
So just speak English to them. Don't say bonjour, because then they think you know.
Yeah, you go bonjour, and they start going, and you're like, ah.
How do you stop them?
How do you stop them?
That's how I go, bonjour, and they go, ah, oui.
It is odd that you just, I of course, ended up at the bar at the hotel, and the bartender comes up, and he's like, bonjour. And I don't know any French, but you start going like, Captain and Coke. Like you just start with the fucking accent for no apparent reason. And I felt like an idiot, which I was.
Yeah, hopefully tonight we go to Joe Beef.
Joe Beef?
Yeah.
Anyone know Joe Beef in the audience? Is that a good joint?
Yeah. Oh, who's in the back there?
What kind of place is it?
It's French cuisine.
He's a fucking pip. French cuisine.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy could help us out in the back.
What's that?
He'll tell us. Troy's got the fucking studio mic, I guess.
Who knows? I know.
Troy Quinn.
Well, yeah, it's good, like Quebecois, traditional, like classic cuisine.
What is Quebecois? It's Quebec.
Yeah, that's like Quebec French.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like saying it's American.
So it's got good French.
Good stuff?
Quebec
What,
cuisine.
like
Yeah, good
fucking
stuff.
steak au poivre?
Like,
I want steak au poivre.
well, I mean, I haven't been to Joe
Beavertown.
Beef because it's really tough to get in, but I've been to Liverpool House, which is owned by the same guys.
It's like getting into Dorsia.
I have a reservation for 3.
You do have a reservation.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, that's good. Wow. No, he means the time. That's his dinner reservation, 3 a.m.
All right.
The Cuban set it up.
Oh, the Cuban.
Oh, the
So
Cuban.
for 3 o'clock, for 3 people?
Yeah.
Why only 3 people?
Because nobody wanted to go when I asked at the work.
No one asked me.
No one said, hey, Jim, do you want to go for some Quebec
don't remember anyone
I would
asking
go.
me.
Well, you guys are
Was it in between a pitch for a horrid guest?
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys can come.
All right, we'll get back to Roland and more incredible stories from E-Rock. But first, I think our first comic is here. Our first friend. I mean, this is ridiculous. We've
Yes, it
done
is
this in
true.
New York.
It is true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Derosa.
Joe Derosa is making his way up. What do you sit on the couch? It's like fucking the old Johnny Carson show here. Joe Derosa.
You got to awkwardly sit on the couch.
That is weird.
This doesn't feel strange at all.
I know. It's like the Tonight Show.
You want a table in front of you at least?
Jimmy?
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
How you
There
guys
should be a
doing?
little table in front of the guests so they could put their coffee down there.
Oh, I almost forgot about the horrible tattoo.
Oh, well, Joe.
I almost forgot. I almost forgot.
You know who didn't forget about it?
Who?
Everybody at this fucking festival. been asking me about it. Dude,
long sleeves. That's all you need.
I didn't bring any because I thought it was summer up here.
Yeah,
too.
I know. Apparently not.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking freeze it up here.
It was 49 degrees last night.
Right? Look at that. Asking you shouldn't
Thank
receive.
you, man.
See,
Thank
there you can put your coffee down, Joe.
Wobbly table.
Yeah, dude, you get your table, you put your coffee.
You're, so you're getting.
Got the table, dude.
So you're getting some abuse about the tattoo?
Four people yesterday were like, "Let me see it."
Where
As soon
is
as I
it?
saw them, they were like, "Let me see
It's
it."
actually not that bad. Show the audience.
Show the audience.
Yeah, it's a nice comb.
It's not that bad.
comb.
It's
It's UPC code.
It's great. It's a barbershop pole. All right.
It's good. You could scan Joe and find out what he's worth.
yeah, nothing.
Zilch.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be this cold? Is it this cold usually this time of year?
I don't know, man.
We left like 80 degrees, didn't we?
It was.
Yeah, we left like sweltering New York and came up here. It's not like it's freezing out, but.
Dude, it was 49 degrees last night.
Was it?
Outside, which I know isn't freezing, literally, but I mean, it was fucking cold.
You know it wasn't Celsius?
No, it's like 10 or 15. I was watching the weather and I was like, holy shit. I didn't bring my parka. Yeah, that whole Celsius thing is, it's by me. I don't know what the hell that is.
I mean, am I the only one that thinks Celsius is wrong?
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's not the right number for the temperature.
It's like everything else.
Doesn't make sense.
Well, 0 is freezing, 100's boiling. Figure out the middle.
Yeah, I mean, put your hand in 130-degree water.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, 130 degree. And
Yeah.
tell me if that feels like 130 to you, or whatever the wrong Celsius
See, you
number
can't
is.
even do the conversion.
I don't even know what the conversion is.
Yeah.
How do you even do it?
Oh, God, I don't even know.
Because there's no logical progression to it. If it's like, it's 22 degrees Celsius, that's 79.1 Fahrenheit. How the fuck do you come to that number?
We sound like the ugly
Idiots.
Americans
Of course we do.
that only think that our way is right when the rest of the world is pretty much using Celsius.
I don't like
So-
kilometers either.
That kilometer thing.
That's
driving
easier.
from the airport to the hotel in the van. It gave me an anxiety attack. I'm like looking out the window thinking, if I was driving on these roads, I wouldn't know where the fuck I was. The signs rue everything, and then like every other sign is in French, and there's not like some hieroglyphic telling me what I'm supposed to do. I was like, I wouldn't know where I'm going.
You know how disappointed I was when I saw a sign that said Rue, and I realized that meant road? I was thinking of RuPaul tranny. I knew that was going to bomb, and I'd have to explain it.
Yeah. Well, it did, and you did.
Joe, what do you think of Montreal? You've been up here before, right?
Yeah,
You do anything fun last night, or?
I like it up here, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice city you guys have.
Yeah.
A little bit of an attitude sometimes.
Attitude.
A little bit, little, I think anti-American. There's a little bit of
is there?
a little bit of that, like, you know.
Bonjour, you fucking pig. Yeah. You think there's a little of that? But
Well, yeah, there's definitely a little, I mean, I'm not knocking much. I like it up here a lot, but there's definitely a little, like, oh, you Americans, we're sophisticated here. And it's like, are you, I'm sorry, I couldn't see the sophistication through the wall of toothless hookers combing every fucking street I walked down. It's like a dildo shop every 10 feet. Yet somehow I'm a fucking boorish American because I don't like Celsius.
yes, you don't like the Celsius scale.
It's weird to see all that, because in New York, they clean that shit up. You don't see the toothless hookers. And
No, right?
Fuck.
But
strange.
it seems like a nice, even though they have
And even
that,
the homeless,
though, it seems like a nice city.
so many more homeless people just laying around up here.
Are there more homeless?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
They don't roust them like they do
No.
in New York. We like to roust our homeless. Give them a little kick. Come on, keep it moving. Give them the old, what do they call it, a wood shampoo? Yeah. That one.
What's the wood shampoo?
That's where a cop
old
would take
school.
his billy club and beat someone over the head
Right.
with it.
Yeah.
A wood shampoo. Yeah, I had to give him a wood shampoo, you know what I mean?
I never heard
Brilliant. Only an old school cop would know that one.
Sure.
You know?
Or you.
Or me. Everyone we hang out with apparently is an old school cop. So what the fuck the deal is. I like it, though. But if you think about America and stuff, it's the same thing. Like, we look at foreigners and we're like, oh, yeah, number one, motherfucker. Yeah. USA, USA. So, you know, you come to another country and they're very proud of their nation, their cities.
Yes. Yeah. It is a very truly European feeling city. Because there's a high culture index here, and it is very sophisticated. Yet there's a really strange pussy thirst everywhere you go.
Is that what's going on? Yeah,
you know, it's just
What's the crime rate like up here? A lot of crime in
let's go to the crowd again. Yeah.
Do we get a lot of crime?
Anyone?
No, apparently, like, people would be like, yeah, holy shit, it's fucking crazy. But apparently not.
No.
See, they got that shit figured out.
Good for them.
I don't know.
Fuck.
We can't do it in America because, as you know, we love our guns.
Some of us do.
Love our guns. No. I love enough guns for everybody. I was very disappointed that, you know, I can't be packing, as they call it in the U.S., packing heat. But, yeah, because, you know, I'm paranoid. I'm very fucking paranoid, so I like carrying a gun around with me. But apparently up here, people don't carry guns. You're not allowed to, like, carry a gun with you? What are you, people crazy?
This sounds like the speech you would give on the witness stand when you finally decided to speak. To a stunned, silent courtroom. What, you people crazy? Is it just me?
Nuts, why? Bus passengers cutting heads off. Yeah. I don't know.
Well, how do they get their violence out up here?
Yeah, what do you do?
If you're not shooting people like we do.
Hockey?
What is it?
Yeah.
Stab each other? Anyone?
Stabbings, clubbings, beatings.
What's the big thing?
What kind of violence? God, we love our violence.
They don't
in
have
America.
violence.
What's the cop term for stabbing? Like metal shower or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Wow, that's...
No violence up here.
That's weird.
Very strange.
Huh? Arson?
Arson?
Arson.
A good one?
Wait,
there's pretty much a firebombing every...
It's because the people are fucking freezing. Jesus Christ.
Just trying to keep warm.
Yeah.
Sir.
It's pretty much restaurants and bars that are getting firebombed weekly.
By who?
We call
Roland,
that...
you can't get reservations.
Wait, no one knows who's doing this?
We call that Jewish lightning in the States. Yeah, they're like, oh, little Jewish lightning struck your restaurant, huh? Wink, wink. And then, you know, they get the insurance money.
I mean, logic would say it's unpaid bills.
Right.
Yeah. Whenever something
Cops don't know
happens.
anything. Nobody knows anything. So
Hey, anybody that watched Goodfellas knows that.
Exactly.
You light a match.
That's all they got up here.
Yeah.
That's all they got up here. That's crazy.
Little arson.
That's it, huh?
You feel relatively safe, like walking the streets at night? Something like that, yeah. What are the cops like here? Cordial? Hey. Bonjour. Yeah.
Yeah, the cops. I got pulled over in the Adirondacks coming up here. I drove up.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah.
How was that treat you?
Well,
nice?
I was doing 94 through the Adirondacks. Jesus.
Why
And
not?
I got pulled over.
Yeah.
You know how many cops show up when you do 94 through the Adirondacks? All of them.
Oh, really?
What the hell's going on?
There's like 8 cops. They had nothing to do. And then the guy started accusing me of smoking weed. He's going, your car stinks like smoke. I'm like, yeah, I smoke. I smoked a cigarette in here. He's like, you sure you're not covering something up, son? Dude,
Holy shit.
Yeah, he goes, can you come out?
taillight out, boy.
I know, fucking Buford T. Justice. He pulled me out of not pulled me out, but he goes, can you get out of the car? I'm like, yeah. And he walked me into the grass and he starts interrogating me. And he's going, now listen, you smoke, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right, you smoke cigarettes. You sure you're not smoking them? Dude, it was such a weird...
a big thing for him, I guess.
Dude, it was so... I swear to God, I swear to you, I was waiting for him to go, I'm fucking with you. I'm an Opie and Anthony fan. It made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
He went back to the car. I had other comics in the car with him. We went back to the car, made me stand outside. He was like putting his head in the car.
You know how you
Kinda
tell
like
if the cop's
sniffing around.
serious, though?
How?
You fucking grab his gun.
Yeah.
Because that will tell right away if it's a real cop or if it's just, a joke.
Some
Good
asshole.
play for you, though, yeah.
Wow, so they were really giving you the business.
Yeah, and I was like, officer, please. We're just like 4 comedians. We just need to get up to Canada. Our flight got canceled. We got to do this TV show. We got to get up there. Like, we're not trying to be assholes. We just need to get there. And he's like, they'll understand that your flight was canceled. That wasn't your fault. And I was like, no. They'll understand.
Oh, no.
But I need to fucking get up there, man.
Right.
And he just kept going, yeah, but they would get it. And they started arguing the logistics of whether the festival would understand about whose fault it was, why the flight was canceled.
The Adirondacks, they don't do anything up there. They get the occasional bear attack. They're like they got to pick up someone's fucking arm.
By that you mean a fat gay guy.
Yes. A bearded man. A bearded, rotund gentleman.
Who else was in the car with you?
Comedian named Carmen Lynch.
No one we know.
Another comedian
Carmen
named...
Lynch is, I think I did a set with her last night.
She's very funny.
Yeah, she's kind of tall and slim, right?
Yes, yeah.
She is funny.
Yeah, and another guy named Lee Camp, and who's very funny, and another comedian named Sabrina, whose last name's it's escaping me.
She's short, long brown hair. I think she was on that show too.
Yeah, she's a short tan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you were like the top bill in that car.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah, Joe was having that conversation like with the people in the back seat. The key to success.
Once you reach my level. Right.
The second time I did the Carson Daly program. Now listen, guys.
Did you get the ticket?
He gave me the ticket, but...
Oh, man.
Wow, that's a biggie.
He had mercy on me. He gave me a Valium and sent me on my way. Good fellas? Anybody? No? All right. Hey, I threw it out there.
He gave you a ticket?
He gave me a ticket. He goes, I'm not going to give you the ticket for doing 94 because you'll get a $200 search, fucking bonus charge for doing 94 plus whatever. He goes, I'm going to bump it down to 84. Ugh. And he goes, if you do...
that's nice. Yeah.
Well, and then he goes, but this was the one thing I thought it was...
If you suck my dick.
Yeah, what could you have possibly hit? There's nothing up there.
There's nothing up there. I don't know.
Just let you go.
Yeah, it was like, we're all here on the side of the road right now. We're safe. There's 7 fucking people that live in this town work on the police force.
Yeah.
It was, but the one thing
it's coming in on Twitter that you were definitely smoking pot.
No,
yeah.
I wasn't.
Wow, it's coming to the Twitter people.
They know. They know.
This is,
they know.
This is what I was offended about, was that he was trying to get me to accidentally admit.
Come on, son.
To pot.
Make it easy on yourself.
Yeah,
right. What?
He goes,
always in the slammer.
Yeah, like first 48, tell us what happened. We just want to hear your side of the story.
Well, he goes, at one point he goes, son, are you sure you don't indulge once in a while? It's like, buddy, I do fucking blow once in a while. I just don't have it on me right now.
I'm telling you.
I hope you actually said that to him.
No, I did.
You finger in his chest.
Hey, pal.
So it was like, but the one cool thing he said was, he goes, listen to me. If you do 80 for the rest of the way, you should be fine.
Oh.
And I was like, all right, he's kind of telling me.
Could you put that in writing so I could give it to the next motherfucker that pulls me over?
So that's kind of cool. They'd let you do 80 in the area, obviously.
Yeah, I was kind of like, all right, that's nice that he told me, look, we probably won't.
Joe, he's a dick. The guy's, he had a nice chat with him, and he still gave you a ticket for 84.
True.
He should have knocked it down to 70 or something like that.
He probably radioed his buddy up the road, and he goes, hey, there's going to be some guy doing 80 coming through. Feel free to grab him.
Got another one.
And he's probably smoking weed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a Potter on his way.
Decorating the whole town to the tune of $40.
$40. That's an attention getter.
That's the man act.
Wow, everybody had a little adventure coming up here. Jesus.
What happened to you guys?
We took Roland.
Oh, no, we had
lost
it
his
easy.
flight.
Yeah, Roland
doesn't have
flight.
a room.
Yeah.
They put him in a fucking storage closet with a pull-away bed or something.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the signs. Of course we are.
Where's Roland? Roland needs
nothing.
We need to put Roland.
Thanks for covering my Goodfellas bomb from 2 minutes ago.
We need to put Roland on the couch. He's too much.
He's already on that upstairs in his room. Put Roland on a bed.
He's too much fun to have him in the back. Roland is the best.
I'm glad he didn't
get on.
Greatest. He wanted to get on our flight, though. All he was looking forward to was taking a shit on the plane. Roland had to shit at the studio, and he goes, I know I'm holding it for the plane. He wanted to take a dump.
Why? Because he's a horrible traveler.
Yeah.
We said it. He's so strange.
Like to fuck people up like he did?
Oh, yeah.
With this fucking stank. You're like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. We're getting, someone wants us to ask about FLQ. I don't know.
Huh?
What is the... Oh, no?
Uh-oh.
Wow, that's a bad one, huh? I have no idea. Someone just goes, ask the crowd about FLQ.
What's FLQ?
And they just all went,
All right, you got somebody wanting to fess up with some information.
There were a terrorist group from the 60s that kidnapped a politician and killed him.
Oh.
And some of the people got exported to Cuba. They have to leave the country. It was a whole big political thing. It's a long time ago. Late 60s, 1969, 1970.
What if somebody wants us to ask
Why
the
would
audience?
somebody... Yeah.
It's an old party. It's not like the PQ, which is a provincial leader right now.
You ever eat at the DQ?
The Dairy Queen, yeah. There's one near where I live.
Pretty good. Righteous.
Can I say hi to my boss? He let me come to work here.
Oh, he did?
info@b5.net. He just said, please, say the company if you need barcode scanners.
Barcode scanners, well.
You need? Joe?
Joe, you want another tat?
Barcode.
He could translate that thing for you, Ace.
For all your barcode scanner needs.
I hope we're not flooding that website right now because we said it.
Yeah, who doesn't need a good barcode scanner?
So, the FLQ was terrorizing Montreal, I guess.
In the 60s.
In the
wow.
60s, all right.
Anything else? Anybody got any Hindenburg information?
Yes.
Maybe we could...
The Minutemen? Want to comment on the Minutemen?
Did you guys all groan because it's a bad memory, or did you groan like, oh, who cares? It happened in the 60s?
Yeah, so who cares?
Oh, I thought, I was like, wow, what a respectful city. They were like, you don't talk about that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, we don't talk about
You know
that.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roland's on the couch. I forgot what we wanted to ask him.
I don't know.
Or did you have some? Oh,
what happened?
yeah, go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, what happened on the way up? What happened?
Just dicks in the ass.
Dicks in the ass?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I got bumped on the fly.
Sounds
Where are you
pleasant.
sleeping? Opie said you got a cot in her closet or something?
No, it's like a couch and you pull it out. It's a bed.
Where though?
Pull out bed.
Here.
No, but in a room.
In
right?
a room, yeah.
But
Why don't
why don't they just
It's
give
not
you
really
the
a room. It's a room, but
It's a room, yeah.
See, I don't understand if it's a room. Why don't they just give you the room? There's someone in the suite. And you are in a room off the suite.
I don't know. I think it's a room. It has a bathroom and everything.
It's a living room.
Does it have a TV?
But
didn't
who's
work
in the
last night.
bedroom part of the room?
Do you hear that? His TV didn't work either.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Oh, good.
They went, here you go. What's wrong?
Great,
have a
so
shower,
you can watch,
right?
so you can watch Family Guy in French.
Yeah.
Which is the oddest thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
It's on Scary Channel. Bear Grylls goes, bonjour.
I don't know. Bonjour.
I saw Flight Crew come in late last night, and I bet you that they didn't fucking get stuck for their rooms. They had beds.
No, I didn't know that.
There was a flight crew came in, so they had to have beds.
They saw you coming,
Have
Roland.
reservations.
They did.
They knew they had one less room, and they're like, we're fucking this guy over.
And they did.
They did. Why was Travis laughing? Are you looking at the picture of his room?
No, because last night it's like 10 o'clock and I get a text from Roland. I haven't heard from Roland all day. And the text is just, how's your room? And so I tell him, it's okay. It's out. It's next to the festival, so it's a little loud. And he just replies with, I have a sofa bed. And I thought he was bragging, like, I have a bed and a sofa bed.
Oh, no.
Let me text Travis so I can brag.
No.
Hilarious.
Sofa
But now
bed.
I find out that he's got half a room that someone's probably going to walk into from their suite at some point.
Oh, man.
Poor bastards.
I hate you.
See me take a shit with the door open.
What is that? I don't understand what room doesn't have a bed in it. I'm confused.
I don't know. It's a Canadian thing, I guess. I don't know.
No.
Roland's like, there's no room for the bed. There's all this sidewalk everywhere in here.
And it was really loud?
Yeah.
Who was saying that? E-Rock, I guess, that your room was vibrating from all the noise on St. Catherine?
Yeah, I heard.
And the festival?
I heard Bruno Mars over and over again.
Over and over. Fuck.
Jesus
I
Christ.
still can't I don't understand. There's either a room or not a room.
Yeah, I don't get it.
There's a room with a bed in it, and then there's a sofa with that.
Let's just talk about that for 3 hours.
Is somebody else? Yeah. I know. I'm so fucking. Like, are you sharing this room with somebody?
No, I hope not.
I hope not.
You know what I think? You know what I think it is?
Huh.
I think it's kind of like what Jim said. Like, it's probably, it can be a suite, like a living room of a suite up here, but they just there's a door that they can lock it off, and they probably gave it to Roland.
You have a shower in there, though, right?
It's probably like a small room that they give to like staff who have to stay here if there's like a weather emergency and they can't go home. So like if the cleaning crew has to stay, like there's a sofa bed in that room.
If this was the Overlook Hotel, that's where Jack Torrance and his wife would have stayed.
Oh, there you go.
It's like the help. Caretaker.
Well,
Jesus.
okay. Well, Godspeed to you.
Should we get back to the E-Rock stories? I mean, they were terrific.
Yeah, E-Rock.
Oh, my God, yeah.
They're really good.
Got the sound buzzing.
What do you know about E-Rock and his trip so far?
E-Rock, we came in with him. We were all hanging out, and everybody was like, all right, we're going to go up to the room and, like, take naps, and then we'll hang out later.
Right.
And so we all start texting each other, like, an hour and a half later. E-Rock didn't text one person.
No.
He just went down to the lobby and walked around by himself.
You do hear the radio show every morning, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He is a loner.
I think there's a reason for that.
Yeah, he doesn't like the company of other people.
Anyone.
Yeah.
E-Rock show, yes.
Were you scoping hookers?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. Jim said I was trolling for Big Clit this morning.
Wonderful.
Big clit.
Yeah. Oh, any plans for tonight? Besides dinner with Roland?
Yeah.
Big reservation for 3?
For 3?
Yeah, Roland, Troy, and Eric.
Yeah, what's going on tonight? Any fun, hijinks, shenanigans?
I don't know. Are you going to the casino tonight?
I might go to the casino tonight.
Friday show canceled.
I don't know. It sounds like a good casino from what I heard.
It's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a nice.
You been there?
You been?
Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I don't roll like you, but yeah, I was.
Who does, right?
No, I don't fucking know. I don't know. You are an anomaly if I've ever met one, my friend. Yeah, it's a nice casino, though. It's a nice place.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They take American?
Do they
American
take
money?
American? I believe
American
so.
money?
I think, yeah.
You know, years ago, people, our dollar was more money than yours. Thank you. Just trying to bring that up as an ancient conquest.
We're up again. We're 4 cents, I think, above their dollar right now.
No, I think we're 4 cents under.
Yeah, it's like 90-something.
Yeah.
We were at a restaurant last night, and Troy was yelling at the waitress saying that, this country hates our shitty money.
Whoa.
It was really uncomfortable for everybody. She was a nice lady, just giving us salads, and you're yelling at her.
Americans have to be like that. Like, we come up here, and then we bitch that they're speaking French, and it's like, oh, yeah, poor them. They speak 2 fucking languages fluently, and we're just there like, you dummy.
Troy couldn't wrap his head around the fact that this particular joint, the dollar was worth 90 cents, right?
Yeah, I don't even think she knew what I was talking about anyway. She seemed kind of confused.
She was trying to be nice, and you were yelling at her.
She was confused because she figured Troy couldn't be saying what it sounded like he was saying.
Which is, you hate our shitty money.
He said, so what you're basically, he looked at this, like, young waitress and looked at it and said, so what you're telling us is you piss and shit on our money. That's what you're telling us,
That's
right?
what he said.
She's going, no, I don't understand. No, I don't. What? No, I don't.
Oh, man.
Just having some fun with the locals, you know?
Yeah, you were joking, right? You were, oh, okay.
It's a comedy festival, right?
Yeah, so just go around insulting people.
It was actually entertaining.
Yeah.
I got another question coming in on Twitter. What is the naked breakfast? Anyone?
Oh.
Anyone want to cop to that?
Totally nude.
Totally nude breakfast. No? No one knows what that is.
The naked breakfast.
These Twitter people are morons when it comes
Well,
to
supposedly it's awful strippers
Montreal.
serving breakfast at a diner. Which diner, though?
Yeah,
That'd be
what's
hilarious. It would be fun, but who wants that?
Oh, you just don't eat the food.
Yeah.
I don't even like those buffets, like this foot-long fucking or 3-foot heroes at the strip clubs.
Hey, look, if a midget saves lives, then he deserves to be treated properly.
You want some
No, I don't want it. Oh, that looks... Ah, God damn, that looks horrible.
Magic trick.
Oh, man.
Your oatmeal's supposed to fall.
Oh, no. Oh, no. The bowl had a miscarriage.
We finally got a job for Zito. Where's Zito?
The oatmeal just spilled. I knew that was going to happen. It spilled all over the...
You dropped your goo.
That's what her face looked like after last night.
I pressed my luck on that one.
Goose.
Can you please do French dice?
Hey, bonjour, you fucking asshole.
Oh, great. Oh, it smells like oatmeal.
It looks better than Jimmy's farts.
Looks like vomit.
And thank you for doing that. You saved me from my awful midget bomb.
Oh, that was a bomb, Jimmy.
Wait, can we play that back?
Bomb.
Ooh, I didn't hear it.
It was,
What'd you say?
Suffice to say, it was a bomb.
Oh, it was a bomb. Yeah, you have it, Travis? It was not good.
I can ask Sal.
Oh, Sal,
Oh, we have to
Sal,
get
back
him?
it. Fucking.
Yeah, I actually don't have it in Google Chrome, so
We got to go back to
yeah.
New York.
Sal will cut it if he's paying attention.
Can Sal talk to us from New York? On the show?
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Sal.
I've never seen Opie look more disappointed.
Yeah, it's just.
How's New York?
You didn't bring gorgeous little Sal?
No.
Oh, you could have sold him for poutine up here.
We should have brought the interns, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Two lovely...
They would have been very. Imagine them just sitting on the couch, like, giggling like
I
they
imagined
do.
it up in my room 10 minutes ago.
If there's any question of people's value here, Zito just informed all of us he will not be cleaning up Opie's oatmeal.
Wow. Good for you.
Damn, he's just here to hang the posters.
Yeah.
That's his whole job. He's done already. Sal, what's going on in New York? Is it lonely?
Yeah, I'd much rather be there.
For sure.
No. Well, I'd much rather you be where you are.
Right.
What's that, Sal?
I'm pulling the clip for you guys right now.
Thank you.
No problem.
Once you pull the trigger.
Yeah. You had to pull the clip out of a grenade.
Clip or pin.
Yeah, no, but it's the fit.
He's got the studio to himself in New York. You know, right now as he's talking, he's tucking his cock between his legs in front of a mirror somewhere.
Playing with his nipples. I fucked me. All right, I got it.
But he's probably making all the moves on the interns now because he's alone there.
Oh,
He's the big guy. He's the guy in charge now over there, right?
Yeah, he is.
It's the last. It's like when everyone on the Enterprise had to beam down and they left like fucking Chekhov. Chekhov, you have the con.
Yeah.
It's like, what's Chekhov gonna do?
Yeah. Kirk Chekhov's a good man, but he's no captain.
Yeah. He's beamed everybody worthwhile off the fucking ship. That's Sal. And now he's got the two interns to be like, hey.
We actually have 3 interns this semester. I don't know if you realize. We have 3.
Oh.
3 interns.
Another girl?
It's a boy. There's a boy in the mix.
We pay no attention to him.
I don't understand when you're allowed to have interns why a boy even comes into the picture. Well, I just have an armada of fucking 19-year-old girls.
For many years, we were very distracted by the women. So we decided maybe we should keep them away.
All right, that's fair.
And now we're going back to that.
Dude,
we're going back to that.
Well, isn't it nice?
Nice.
It is nice.
They bring like this fucking festive atmosphere to the studio. We walk in.
Oh, naked breakfast, eating an old stripper with flapjack tits. Okay, all right, now we know.
Okay.
Sal's got that clip if you want it.
Oh, thank
right.
God.
I'm going to clean up my oatmeal.
Now you got to clean up your own because fucking Zito told you to go fuck yourself.
Oh, fuck. Jesus. What is this?
It's oatmeal.
It looks fucking disgusting.
It has skin on it.
Yeah. Looks like you're cleaning up fucking our Bud Dwyer's office.
Oh, man.
Yeah, oatmeal gets like that when you let it sit for like
it's
I don't know,
disgusting.
20 minutes or whatever. It gets gooey.
It's not for 2
Coagulated. It coagulates.
Yes, that'd be the.
This is some fucked up repugnant shit.
All right, we have the clip or what? Sal?
I don't even like those
No one?
buffets, like this foot-long fucking or 3-foot heroes at the strip clubs.
Hey, look, if a midget saves lives, then he deserves to be treated properly.
Oh, okay. 3-foot hero. I got it. Oh, a midget saves lives.
Yeah, we're back live now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Pilot to bombardier. Pilot to bombardier. We are over target.
Yeah. That was not a good one.
I don't think you got to tell him.
No, I know. I was afraid that I would get no sounds after it. I just kept talking. It was fucking terrible.
Got you into that one.
Yeah.
Who else is showing up today? We got the lovely and talented Joe Derosa.
Well, sure, Joe.
What about Bob Kelly? I hear Bob Kelly is doing a podcast from the lobby.
He's doing a live podcast today. I'm doing it. Well, I'm
from the lobby.
I heard he's setting up in the lobby of the hotel. And if he calls it Bobby from the lobby, I'll shoot him. I will fucking shoot him.
There's no way he won't call it that. I don't think.
Dude, welcome to Bobby from the lobby. Oh, it's called Slobby from the lobby. Come on.
Wow.
Look, I love the guy. He's got to do something.
Why don't you wait till he's here to defend himself?
No, then he makes fun of me.
I know, he's brutal.
I know how this shit works.
Right.
It's terrible.
He's rough. If Bobby doesn't play,
no.
You take shots at him. Oh, fuck, he's rough.
No.
Really, dude? That's how you know Bob is genuinely mad.
Right.
Really, dude? Really, dude? I did that.
We were in the bar last night.
Yeah.
And I pull out my cigarettes and go, Bob, you want a cigarette, dude? And he goes, I fucking quit 2 years ago, you fucking cocksucker! And he got fucking angry at me.
Because he wanted a cigarette. That's the only reason you get that pissed.
Yeah, and I kept doing it, and he just kept going, fuck you, you piece of shit. But Jim's right. Like, you could tell, like when he goes into, like, that fuck you, like...
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I think I made like, a little bit
rattled the
I
ball.
felt bad. I was just fucking around. That's an asshole thing to do, to wave a thing at a guy that's, that quits.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did enjoy his cigarettes.
Hey,
yes.
You guys, I don't know if you want to.
Take a break? Yeah, we do.
Denny wanted to say hi back in New York.
Oh. Is Denny...
He's very needy.
Oh, boy.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Denny!
Hi, Denny.
How's everything doing across the border?
People think this is a bit, by the way.
No,
this is him.
It's him.
Well, we got to ask him. Do you have any advice for our live broadcast?
Oh.
Just go out there and meet the people, shake hands, take pictures. Leave your mark. Especially when you go on a break. Don't walk away from the crowd. Keep smiling. Talk to them. Engage the audience.
Engage the audience. Okay. Should we try to go local?
Well, definitely, yeah. You're doing a great job of it now. You're talking about, all the fun you guys had last night, where Anthony might be going tonight, and some of the restaurants, taking in the culture.
So
what about the naked breakfast? I know you don't work blue, but would you have breakfast served by a naked broad?
Sure, why not?
See? All right. He doesn't work blue.
When in Canada.
But he is a man.
When in Canada. There it is. So we should do that. Yeah.
And you guys have prizes to give away? You got some koozies or some T-shirts or something?
Oh, to the crowd, we should have had some swag for them?
Yeah,
to
Frisbees
throw out to
are
the
good,
crowd?
too. Frisbees are good.
Frisbees?
Because it's the summer.
Not here.
It's freezing up here, Danny.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I hear it's kind of cold in New York, too.
Yeah,
should we do
kind of chilly
Should we do a local weather break?
Definitely.
Why?
And try to do it with 3 areas up there. Currently it's 49 in Montreal. It's 42 in Vancouver, and we're freezing our butts off here in the studio. And then you go right into the break.
I love this guy. He's my favorite.
This guy should be teaching radio. Be in a classroom somewhere, teaching people stuff they'll never use in the real world radio.
And do the weather about 3 areas.
3 areas.
So funny.
This is everything a program director told him over the whole course of his career. Like he remembered
We were told this
everything.
shit too, but we just didn't listen.
Yeah.
Denny, should we play some bumpers in and out of the breaks?
Definitely, I would play the Canadian
music.
artists. Yeah, definitely.
Like who?
Guess who? BTO, Anne Murray, Brian Adams.
Anne Murray?
Gordon Lightfoot.
Anne Murray.
How about Rush?
Rush
Who doesn't even say Rush? Neil Young. How about Neil Young?
He's good too. He's got a couple of hits.
Fucking Denny.
Yeah.
Were they all Canadian artists that he just rattled?
Oh, yeah.
How did he know?
Those are the basic ones.
Don't
Sure.
question it. Don't question it. He just knows everything.
Right.
About music, radio.
Mm-hmm. You got a question for him about radio? Joe,
master.
before we take a break?
Yeah. Denny?
Yes, sir.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do I bang the new interns at the Opie and Anthony show?
Take them out to breakfast. Get to know them. Take them out to one of your shows.
And then get a new face and body.
Like don't show him your tattoo.
Even he's taking shots at the tattoo.
There was a tattoo joke in there. What did he say?
Yeah,
he's even taking shots at
I
the
didn't
tattoo.
hear it. What did he say? I just heard tattoo.
Get rid of it or something.
This fucking couch, man.
You like it, man?
It's just the most awkward way to look at the three of you guys.
Why don't you relax, though? You relax.
Yeah, just chill out.
Like I'm trying
You're
to
fidgeting.
Can I hold the mic?
No.
Oh, boy. Now you're...
We're actually going to take a break, and then I think you move down the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting the McMahon.
You get the fucking slide down. Somebody else is coming.
You get to move down the couch.
There's a handheld for you.
right there.
And then we get Joe Derosa. Bob Kelly will join the program after the break.
Now you're holding a mic, yet talking into the mic that you just still had.
Yeah, what do you...
There you go.
There we go.
That's better.
Yeah, I know, like an old art rock band when they would tape the two mics
It's like
together.
you're doing a press conference. And also, Bobby's here, and Tom Papa's coming by, Jesse Joyce, Chris Distefano, Judah,
Freelander,
John Mulaney, and Kurt Metzger.
Wow, nice.
Very packed lineup.
And maybe other people. Who knows? Right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody with a vagina. That would be nice in fucking 2 days.
Let's hear it for Joe Derosa, everyone.
Oh, yes.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back live from Montreal, the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival.
The Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM. More from Just for Laughs Montreal coming up. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're live in Montreal, Canada.
Yeah.
We got Joe Derosa on the couch. He moved down the couch.
Yes.
Even though another new guest isn't sitting there yet.
Right. Now you're even further away from us, Joe Derosa.
Yeah, but he's got a mic again.
Yeah.
Now I can hear you.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, sorry. He said he goes, the guy just came over, he goes, you might need these headphones. And I
Oh,
was
you
like,
didn't have headphones on.
I was like, I won't need them. And then you guys started talking. I couldn't hear a fucking thing.
It's very handy, yes, in the radio biz.
These guys set up a really nice spot for us, by the way. Holy crap.
Yeah, what the hell?
Broadcast sounds great.
It
Thank
does
you
sound
guys.
very good.
For real, man.
Thank you, sir.
We're used to incompetence back home, so it's kind of nice to have
And that's
things
just
set up.
us.
Hey, folks.
Little self-deprecation, it's called. Endears you to the crowd.
That's right.
Denny told me that.
Yeah. Did you work the crowd during the break?
I sat here with my arms folded while 3 people took my picture.
Oh, all right.
Did they get yelled at?
Jesus. What's the matter?
What happened, Jimmy?
What happened, Jim?
Did someone get yelled at for filming? Are we not allowed to film in here?
Troy, what's going on?
You did?
You're working the crowd.
What
What's
happened?
happening?
Let's talk to him.
I don't know. Someone told me I wasn't allowed to film here, so.
Why? What happened?
What?
Video recording.
Why?
I don't know.
What's going on in this
What could
fucking
possibly
shitty banquet
be?
room?
Well,
That's so secret?
someone was just drinking their coffee very nervously.
Uh-oh.
So I think it might have been
Oh,
the radio
is
wizard.
it?
Yeah.
What could possibly
I'm observing
be...
the room. He got very nervous.
Sir,
right now.
what could be the reason for not letting somebody take a little video of us?
A little video is fine.
Was it
He'd been recording the whole show from start, or at least it appeared that way. So,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
short video is totally fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, what the?
Well, I guess you should all be inspired by that if anybody wants a short video.
Vine videos are okay.
Yes, Instagram no good. Vine videos are okay.
6 seconds.
Who cares if there's a shit?
Oh, you were recording the entire program.
Well, I started at the beginning, yeah.
Oh, what were you going to do with it?
YouTube, surveillance.
I say.
He was sent by Big A.
The big A.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just sneak around.
Oh, just film. Who cares?
I could personally give one large shit. Apparently, the company frowns on it. I don't know.
No, just film whatever you want.
Yeah.
We'll take the heat.
Film this fucking magic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make sure you get the signage.
Yeah.
That Chuck Zito didn't put up.
No, Chuck Zito, why would he? He was an ex-Hell's Angel.
Oh.
Mark Zito.
Oh, his name's not Chuck Zito.
No, Mark Zito, yeah.
I would rather hang out with Chuck Zito
So would I.
than Mark Zito.
Oh, we all
yeah.
God, yeah.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Why don't we get our next comic
Yes.
on the show? Jesse Joyce is around here.
Oh,
Jesse Joyce!
Bring him on. Here he comes.
Very, very funny man.
Yes.
What's up, Jesse?
Sir, join the lovely and talented Joe Derosa on the couch.
This is awkward, I know. 'Cause this is a little too formal for us.
It is formal.
This is very formal, but we're giving it a shot.
Jesse, take that.
This was like where your posture was?
Yeah.
It
really is an uncomfortable-looking position. They're hunched over on the couch to the mic, and
Yeah, this is weird. All right, sweet, we did it.
Now you need a pillow tucked behind your
that's
back.
what I don't know. Joe just suggested it.
It's great. It's like propping up the Elephant Man for sleep.
Jesse was telling me, backstage, wherever the hell you want to call it, that you have a felony and you couldn't come to Canada for a long time.
Yeah, well, that's where I have a DUI. That's what got me sober like 8 years ago. But it's considered a felony here.
Right.
So I love hearing those stories. Like it happens every year where guys end up like not being able to get in for this.
Sure.
They get turned away at the border. But so like it was $1,800 worth of paperwork I'd have to get every year to be able to come here. And
Jesus.
I had to get like a lawyer in Toronto and everything. And, but the thing is that when you get the paperwork, it's because it's a felony here. You get like felony exemption paperwork. That's what it is. So they like staple in your passport. So it just says you're a felon, but it doesn't say why you're a felon.
Whoa, really?
So I would show up to the border every time with fucking serial rapist paperwork. You know? I have to like hand it to him, and it's like this guy either runs a child pornography ring or he's allergic to whiskey. It's one of the two.
Yeah, which is it?
Well, Joe Derosa was smoking pot on the way up here, and he was going 94 miles an hour. You almost had a felony, Joe.
94. Could you
94.
imagine the crime if this comedian sitting here was turned away from this festival?
That would have been.
The people would have been deprived from seeing this set of tits.
Inexcusable.
At 7 o'clock in the morning.
And the sneakers from the skipper from Gilligan Island.
Oh, Gilligan Island.
I know, I
They're
fucked
like
up.
slippers. They're fun.
They're terrible shoes, Joe.
The first time I saw you with these shoes on, you pointed at them, and I go, God damn it, I didn't think you were going to see me wearing these. And you go, well, you only thought you were going on a 3-hour tour.
I wish I would have had that clever reference this time in saying Gilligan Island. Skipper.
So if you have a DUI in the States, it's a felony here.
Yeah. If it's considered a felony here, it doesn't matter. Like if it's on your record.
How do they fucking even know these things when you go up to the border?
I have no idea how they knew, but
with all the
totally turned
shit
me away.
flying across the fucking Mexican border, they ought to just leave the Canadian border alone. For the love of Christ, Mexico, drugs, guns pouring each way, fucking illegal immigrants, and then just some guy that had a couple of too many one night.
Right. Well, I feel like
you can't get in.
The reason what I've heard from everybody is that it's because we ratcheted up border security, so they like fucked us back.
Oh,
that's
is that
how
it?
happened. Yeah.
So. You fuck you, I fuck you.
Yeah, that's kind of I think.
Exactly.
The way
wow. All right. I didn't know there was this fucking border war going on with Canada.
Yeah,
it is a pretty pussy war, though. Ooh, DUI felony?
Right.
Well, you can't come up here if you got a fucking parking ticket.
We saw you walking around last night for like 2 seconds, and you ran off to get coffee.
Yeah, I did.
You all right?
Yeah, no, I'm good. It's just here the whole time when you just wander around, you just keep running into. You don't really go with a plan. You just kind of end up hanging out with.
Yeah, we just know so many people up here.
Yeah. Did you end up like but there's for those food trucks, and it's impossible because I don't speak French.
You offered food trucks. I went to a sushi joint.
Oh, okay. Because that's what you end up having to do. What at least I have to do every time is I have to translate French stuff into like fucking 9th grade Spanish, and then translate that into English. It's an impossible way to do it. Oh, this is kind of a funny story that I meant to share with you guys. It has nothing to do with Canada, but it just happened to me like the other day in Brooklyn. I think it's kind of a funny. So if anybody, Bobby will attest to this, or Joe, you've been in my car before.
I have been in your car.
It's like a fucking recycling center. It's just a garbage truck.
It looks like they pulled it out of the movie Repo Man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's like, it's like, forget it. It's like garbage up to your knees. It's really bad.
Oh, why is it so bad? Are you like a hoarder?
No, it's just like, I travel in the car. I don't care about the physical appearance of it, so I just throw garbage when I'm, you know what I mean? Like
throw shit into like the passenger side.
Yeah, exactly right. Well, when I fill up the back seat, I move to the passenger seat. That's kind of how.
Wait, who was the Dallas Cowboy? Jimmy, you tell that story.
It was
shit.
He was offensive lineman Allen. Larry Allen.
Larry Allen, right?
That Tyson Walters said Larry Allen would drive a Mercedes and he would chew tobacco and he would just spit it onto the rug in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's not.
Isn't that that's crazy?
Well, I've done it with like cigarette butts that I know are extinguished.
Really? Just throw them on that?
Yeah.
There's something weird about that. That's like
I guess it is kind of a specific kind of person because like Judah Freelander apparently is like that too. Like there's a specific kind of guy that doesn't give a shit about the interior of his car.
The same guy that doesn't give a shit about his appearance if it's Judah Freelander. Wears a hat that says champ on it at the fucking Oscars.
So anyway, so I did this like a web series thing with a guy. So I had like a bunch of extra bullshit in my car, like props and weird, and like I had to drop him off in Brooklyn, and I'm not that familiar with Brooklyn. Like I've lived in Queens for 12 years, but I never. So I'm driving back, and I end up like turning the wrong way on a one-way street, and like right next, like, and a cop is right there. So he pulls me over. And and I was racing to a show, so I had changed my clothes in my car, which is another weird. So there's like an extra set of clothes. Oh. And because I'm racing, I pissed in a vitamin water bottle, right? So because I've done that, right? So
that's easy, yeah.
But I didn't dump it. It was just sitting there in like on top of the pile of garbage, right? So cops pull me over, and the one guy's talking to me at the driver's side. The passenger, he's like looking in, and he goes, "Do you live in your car?" And it was like really kind of an eye-opening. And I was like, no, I know it looks that way, but I don't. And so they're like, and also it's Brownsville, which is like a pretty bad neighborhood. And I'm like a squirrely-eyed white guy. So they like get me out of the car because they want to search it. And picks up a hot bottle of piss, and he goes, "You don't live in your car." And I go, "No, I know that it seems like I do, but I don't." And while they're searching it, these like three like kind of sketchy black dudes, like they walk and they start. They're like trying to be my legal team. They're like, "Yo, they don't got probable cause." Like they start yelling at me.
Yeah.
They're like, "You don't gotta let them search your shit, son. They don't got probable cause." You know, they need a warrant, right? And I'm like, "Fellas, thanks. I appreciate your help, but I got this." And like the cops are like, "Move on," right? And that's how
you could put us on retainer.
Yeah, so they keep shouting legal advice at me.
Great.
And then the cops, because I told you I was doing a video. I have a plastic human skull in the back seat. It was like a Hamlet reference, right? It was the reason I had. But it looks just like a human. The cop pulls it out. He goes, "What the fuck is this?" Right? He pulls it out of the car. The three black dudes go, "Yo, he is serial killer." They totally like turned on the side of the cops. They're like, "Arrest that motherfucker!" It was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, that's funny. A skull and piss in your car.
Yeah. That's like 2 out of the 3 of the homicidal triad.
Yeah. The trunk should have a rope and duct tape in there.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just start lighting matches, just throwing them on the ground. Because fire's the third one. It doesn't matter.
Yes.
It's not important.
There's a couple of very pretty girls here.
Very lovely.
I'm very happy.
Yes.
Be nice.
You want to talk to them, Jimmy?
Yeah, because we don't. Yeah,
want to just get to know them a little bit.
We should get to know the audience a little bit. We like that.
Say hello to them a little bit.
Denny says we should engage the audience.
Engage the audience with
talk
swag
to them,
and
make them feel.
What? Throw frisbees at them or something?
We should have brought frisbees.
Frisbees.
Because Denny thinks frisbees are the best thing to throw out to the audience.
I'm convinced I'm supposed to marry that girl right there.
Oh shit!
I'm convinced.
Is that your chick, dude?
Well, I think it's his chick.
What?
Just a friend.
Is that your chick, dude?
Me, no.
All right. Oh, boy. How did you get sandwiched between those two motherfuckers?
Just luck.
Just dumb luck,
Just
huh?
dumb luck.
Wow.
So do you think that Joe thinks he's destined to marry you?
Well, I really like your new tattoo.
Thank you.
Very becoming. I don't want to keep on bringing it back to the tattoo, but I really like it.
Oh, keep buttering me up, sweetheart.
You're sitting next to two guys with like full professional sleeves
and actual male bodies. Right.
Jeez, you think they'd give the girl some room? They're like on your lap.
They insist that they can't move over anymore, but I don't know.
Yeah, huh? Oh boy, star-studded walking through the door.
Oh my God, there's some big stars walking through the door right now. Big stars.
Stars coming through the door. Of course.
Stars coming in. Go fuck yourself.
What's your name, dear?
That's Colin.
Oh, okay.
My name's Dana.
Dana, and you're from Montreal?
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
How far is that? Do we know?
2 hours.
About 2 hours? All right.
And what do you do there?
I'm a yoga receptionist. So.
You're just the one that checks the people in?
Yeah, they won't even let me in the studio.
Do you do yoga?
Yep.
Oh, you could tell.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
do you?
That yoga body.
No.
I work out. I'm trying to stay healthy.
I've done a little yoga.
Could you do some
Downward
yoga?
dog?
What's that?
Downward dog?
Could you show what a
Yeah.
downward... Hold on. You want this. Trust me.
I shit my pants trying the warrior.
Hold on. We want her to do this. Could you show us what the downward facing dog is, please? This is a photo op for everybody. Photo op. Can you please?
My parents love me very much. I don't know if they want this on the...
What? It's a yoga thing.
What's the yoga
Okay.
pose? We would never ask you to do anything inappropriate.
Oh, no?
No, not at all.
It's an official yoga pose.
Wait. You wanted to hook up with Joe, so you apparently hate your dad. So how much could you possibly love your parents?
Jesus, Jesse. Well, no, Jesse, it was Joe wanted to hook up with her. It wasn't necessarily that she wanted, not much trying to cockblock him. I'm just saying that was.
Oh my God! That's right.
No, Jim's absolutely right. I disgustingly threw myself at
Joe
her.
said that he's probably destined to marry her, and I'm like, fine, but if you want a bigger one-bedroom.
As the two males vie for the female's attention.
Right. Yes, the rich guy with the pool swoops in and takes her.
I like to how used to hard reactions Jesse's used to seeing women have from me, because he's like, well, she didn't vomit, Joe, so she must have hooked up with you.
There's a plus. Work it, Joe.
You're in, man. You're in.
You guys want to see the pose? Or
I
what?
do. Yes.
You got to see the pose.
Oh yeah.
It's an official yoga pose. There's nothing dirty about it.
You usually have to warm up, so I don't want anybody to try this.
I'm sure.
Trying to show off.
All right.
To your friends.
All right. So she'll get in front.
Dang, it's lovely.
Facing dog. Yeah.
All right.
Very lovely. And
She got her hands posed.
Oh, wow, very straight legs.
That was for you,
Very
Joe.
good.
That was for you, Joe.
That's
like
beautiful.
that.
What do you do there?
You are.
What do you do for fun there in Ottawa?
There is a huge bar culture, actually. I was looking for things outside the bar culture, not so much.
Yeah.
There we have a river and a canal.
Whoa.
Damn.
2 straight bodies of
Oh
water.
my God! How many wonderful songs have been written about either?
2 fine places to dump a body. Well, and any gentlemen in your life at this moment?
Yes. My boyfriend Elliot.
Ew! Where is he?
He's at home. He's seethingly jealous.
Why is he jealous?
He didn't bounce on the.
Because a room full of guys wants to fuck her?
All right, Andy does a good job of answering that question, but I mean, why is he of what? You're not doing anything inappropriate.
No, I just.
No, just jealous for being here.
He's a very big fan of the show.
He wants to be here.
Why isn't he here?
He didn't jump on the opportunity, the Facebook offer to
Just
get
think of what
there.
a prize it would be to take a host's cum home with you.
Yes. In your hair and in your pocket. Hey, look, Elliot, this was on my shoe.
Jesus Christ. We're teasing, of course. You're very lovely.
Yeah, we would never
How old
do
a gal
anything.
are you, by the way?
I'm 24.
Yes, you are.
Wonderful. Jesus.
What does Elliot do for work?
Oh.
He's an artist.
Oh, no.
Legitimate
We
one.
call them faggots.
What kind of art? What kind of art does he do?
He's probably broke.
Yeah.
He's probably broke. You know,
Yeah.
artist.
Starving
Oh, yeah.
artist.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Yeah, what do you support him?
No. He just finished drawing backgrounds for Jeff Foxworthy's new cartoon. That is probably gonna bomb, but it's.
Oh, wow.
But it's
Oh, no.
not Elliot's
Nice
fault.
endorsement.
I'm sure.
Wow.
When
You
I
wrote the
think art-
backgrounds for Foxworthy's cartoon?
Yes.
That's.
Because when I think art, I think Foxworthy cartoons.
Yeah, and not even the foreground, the background. So, in other words, he draws that thing that just repeats
Yes.
every time he runs,
A lot
like
of
the
people-
Flintstones house.
Picasso actually did that for the Flintstones. A lot of people don't
Did
know
he?
that.
Yeah.
It was this one little picture. They just kept me running it. Big hit.
And I pictured this guy like in bare feet over a tarp, just fucking flinging paint.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, that's. So he's looking forward to those checks, I bet, right? The lucrative Foxworthy checks.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
And in the meantime, the old yoga receptionist job has to fucking pay the bills.
That's right.
You deserve better than that.
Absolutely.
You do.
You
what
really
sort of things do I deserve?
Yeah,
You
how
deserve-
about a pool, a movie theater?
Do you have a life-size dinosaur?
I have Oddly enough, I have a life-size Velociraptor. It resides right next to the jacuzzi.
Yes. And he has another dinosaur, his political ideology.
You know, Ann, all that pool and theater stuff is nice, but I think women tend to care for a more understated gentleman.
Really?
Like somebody that maybe brings a Nintendo 3DS with him on the road.
Oh, did you?
Maybe a guy that doesn't like to flash the money around with an iPad, but more of a Kindle kind of thing.
Yeah, girls love that.
Absolutely.
Not flashing the money around. Jesus.
You can't compete. I mean, the fucking cock and two balls is just the pool, the theater, and the house.
Let me tell you what I based my whole life on. I went to an NRA auction once, and I wanted the matched pistols. I wasn't going to stop bidding until I won it. That's how I run my life. I will outbid you on anything, Joe.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Wow. Just got real.
What is this, the fucking showdown?
Yeah,
right.
And it gets you either.
I just figuratively pissed on her.
But I will say that a girl like that now might say, I don't want to be seen as something that can be bid on. I have to make a decision to maybe, you know, just to make the real guy jealous. You know, you blow the third mic. And not that you'd want to do that, but then he's like, he bids higher.
Because I want to take AIDS home to my boyfriend.
Oh, what a gift. Well, how long are you with Elliot? I'm sure you have a healthy relationship.
It's been about 5.5 years.
Wow.
And you're 24?
Yeah,
Oh, you're
gross.
fucking doomed. There's no way you're going to marry this guy because you're together too long or too young an age.
He says the same thing. It's so weird.
How old is he? He's 61.
Was he your first?
No.
Whoa.
No.
Now we're all like, all right, how do I ask that next question? Without seeming like
I'll get to it. How old were you when you had your first?
How old?
I was in high school.
All right, 15. All right.
Yeah, I would say 16, yeah.
We're very liberal up here.
Oh, yeah?
That's our thing. Yeah, we don't have, we don't teach abstinence in
Abstinence.
school.
Yeah.
Or to not fuck children.
No abstinence or anything. It's like, yeah, whatever we want. It feels good, do it. Love the one you're with.
All that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. But that guy must have gotten a treat, though. Fucking first time. Nice. Nice.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, he forgot he's broadcasting. It's just,
oh, she shaved for me. No, it just hasn't come in yet.
oh, wow.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
Yeah.
Like I'm chastising him for being a creep.
Yeah, you didn't bring a yearbook I could stick my dick in, did you? I'd love to see what that looks like.
Should we seat our other guests?
Yeah, we got to get Tom Pop.
Of course we should. Thank you so much. We'll be getting back to you.
Where's Colin?
Don't think you're getting off this easy.
He left?
Yeah.
Why?
What? He was just checking it out.
Yeah, Colin.
What
I
happened?
saw Colin at the. Good morning, fellas.
Hi,
Tom
I
Papa.
saw Colin at the coffee shop across the way. He'd been there for over an hour already.
Oh, is he writing?
He's writing. He's doing the big keynote address today
right.
here at the festival. And
Yes.
he is nervous.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's a great writer, though.
He's
Colin
a good
can
writer.
write.
Fuck. Is he gone now?
Yeah, he just
We
went.
wanted to get him on mic at least.
Yeah, can we get, what's that?
He said he's coming back tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
yeah.
Is he, but I wanted to ask him about the keynote speech for today.
That's
He
impressive.
said he had a lot of work to do.
Oh, okay.
He's under a lot of pressure. There have been two good ones over the years.
Yeah, Patton and
Mark Maron.
Is that today?
It's today at 1 o'clock.
Oh, we got to go to that.
Yeah.
Hey, how was the flight with Roland?
Oh,
Roland ended up on your flight.
what a treat with Roland. Nothing like flying with Roland.
Yeah. He's a good egg.
Yeah, he is a good egg and shaped like an egg. He's the loudest man on the plane.
Yeah.
Always.
I was sitting next to this beautiful
black French girl, French-Canadian girl, and she's very soft-spoken. And Roland's behind me going, he's got the exit row. There was a woman sat down. A woman sat down with 2 children, and immediately he starts playing. They're not old enough. Not like.
Hey, I'm so sick of hearing that.
He's not saying it to anyone. He's just saying it out loud like someone else had said it. I don't think that's safe. So they come and they reseat him, and they're like, I'm not sure if you can, if your children are. I can sit there. I can switch with them. So he switches to right behind me, and I'm talking to this girl, and she's very attractive and very soft-spoken, and he's just yelling, if the plane goes down, we've got to get superstar Tom Papa off the plane immediately. And people, he's addressing the whole plane. She's like, do you know him? I'm like, I've never seen him before in my life.
I have no idea. Call security.
He fell asleep instantly.
Yeah.
Did you get my photo that I sent you this
Yes,
morning?
yes, we retweeted it.
Oh, okay, good.
I can't even fault him at that because I'm one of those too. I could just crap right out, fall asleep on a plane.
Yeah.
It's the best thing. You're in a time machine. You're just like,
oh, we're here.
It's great. Meanwhile, everybody else is like, oh my God, I had to live through it.
You know, when you sleep and wake up, it's fucking
I used to do that with drunk driving. It was great. I just wake up and be
Hey, I'm home.
I'm in my driveway.
That's funny. You black out, you wake up, you have like a little bit of blood under your fingernails. You're like, yes, I had a good time.
Little pink leather shoe in your grill.
Yeah. A pink bicycle.
Oh, no. Yeah. Why is there a Hello Kitty backpack in my grill? And a wig with fucking red paste under it.
But it was good being with Roland. It's nice to have a little friend on your way into another country.
Yeah, a little reference point. We got so lucky with Colin was on our flight, and Amy Schumer.
I fell asleep, by the way, and Colin woke me up. I dozed off, and I finally fell asleep. And
he never sleeps on plane.
Never. And fucking stupid Colin turns around with his headphones and whizzes them into my chest.
He's just such a treat.
I fell asleep while we were still taxiing to the runway, and then Jimmy decides he's going to gently shut the shade on the window. He fucking slammed it down and woke me up.
I didn't mean to wake you. I was trying to be quiet.
Yes, you did.
But you know, on a plane window, you close it, and it's really, they have to pull, and then it's like, that last pull makes a loud noise. I didn't mean to wake you.
I thought an engine exploded. And you were... and then, of course, the gas, the noxious gas that he put out in that plane was terrible. Awful. And proud of it. Like, most people would be embarrassed. He's like, yeah, it was me. Yeah. And he's like, and the stewardess is walking down the aisle, and he doesn't even lean over and says, he goes, you think she smelt it?
I dropped such a fucking putrid gasser in the bathroom, and the pilot went right in after to use it, and I was embarrassed. I was actually embarrassed.
He came out and said he's now not physically able to fly the aircraft.
Yeah, he started yelling, Allahu Akbar.
By coincidence, I ended up on a flight home from Vegas and next to Jimmy. Just by coincidence, we both ended up on sitting next to each other. And halfway through the flight, Jimmy, he's got his headphones on, he's got a blanket up, he's got the whole system, the neck pillow, the whole thing. And he just taps me on the shoulder, lowers the blanket, and just looks at me and smiles. And this gas just came across.
It's the worst.
So bad.
Oh, I forgot I have a neck pillow, and Colin took it, and he goes, let me see that. And then he put it on the floor, and he puts his feet on. He goes, oh, this is comfortable. All put his feet on my neck pillow. And Amy took his bag. It was on the floor, and she goes, oh, I'll put this up for you. So she takes it up, and she walks it all the way to the back of the plane.
And put it in the carry-on at the back of the plane. Yeah, now deal with that when we land.
Yeah, it was a good move.
It's just a bunch of pricks. And then apparently Amy had those piss yellow fucking slide-on shoes she wears occasionally. And Jimmy felt compelled, like those.
Wow.
Oh, another pretty girl with yellow shoes.
Those are the shoes.
Like greenish yellow.
I
guess they're attractive up here.
Oh,
I'm kidding. You're a very lovely girl, but
let's talk to her too.
Let's talk to this young lady.
And Jimmy felt compelled to snap pictures of them and post them on Twitter as the ugliest shoes he's ever seen. And he followed Amy through the airport until she stopped.
Amy was covering up, and not letting me get pictures of her shoes. She was hiding behind her luggage, so I followed her. Because Colin is such a fucking zilch. He travels with his suit jacket and a hanger. There's no bag for it. He's just carrying it like a fucking homeless guy. Yeah. So I followed them to the store, and I snapped pictures of her horrible bowling shoes.
And they did kind of... a little bit.
Yeah, hers were worse. Amy's were worse than yours.
Sam, let's talk to the.
Yeah, get a mic over there to the lovely couple.
Yeah.
Are you with her?
I am.
Are you the husband?
The boyfriend. Yes.
Boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, what's your name?
I'm Chris.
Chris
from Toronto.
And what's your name, dear?
I'm Denise.
Denise, Chris, and Denise. That's right. She wants to hold the mic.
I'm trying to make things more comfortable for Sam. Sorry.
Trying to make things comfortable for Sam, then grow a penis.
So you're from Toronto?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. Well, welcome. Thank you for
it's a nice
travel
ride
here just for this.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Thank you.
I was telling Sam we did the Patrice benefit too, so we're actually planning our vacations around what you guys are doing.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Bus trip is up next.
Oh yeah, hey.
In September.
Sure it is. Oh, that's cool. What do you do? Either one.
I work in financial services.
Oh, what the hell does that mean?
Tell them the company.
Chris wants her to tell us the company.
Financial services.
American Express.
Oh.
Travel points.
You have that up here?
Yes, we have that up here.
You would assume, but nah. What do you do, sir?
I'm in group insurance.
Wow, what a power couple.
Yeah.
You guys are like, cocktail party conversations? People just nodding off. And then I saw a fucking statement that said...
I said the indemnification isn't what it's supposed to be.
That's good. That's good. How long have you been together, did you say?
3.5 years.
3.5 years, she knows.
Oh, God.
Why not any marriage? What happened?
Oh, she's pointing at him.
Oh,
shit. She just pushed the
She threw me under the bus there.
I know.
But, you got to take your time, make the right decisions.
Absolutely.
Get to know each other.
After 3.5 years, if you're not sure we should be married or not, maybe we should be together.
Well, you got to learn from your experiences, right?
No, don't listen to my experiences if you ever even want to get married at any point in your life.
You wouldn't do it again?
No! Fucking nightmare. Oh. They just take your money, bitch at you. I don't know. You look like a nice enough girl, right?
They all look nice before you put a ring on their fucking fingers.
Attaboy, Joe.
Hey, Joe. Joe Derosa.
And they're taking your group insurance money.
Right. Oh, my God. Imagine some lawyer sitting next to her saying things like, and your potential future earnings in the financial industry. Oh, you want to fucking crack them both.
Yeah, except the difference is the lawyer would have a fucking white wig on.
Yes, that's true. They do have those white wigs.
They wear them up here?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, really?
Oh.
Yeah. I saw a commercial for CSI UK, I guess. They have that here. And they show, like, everything from CSI. They're doing, like, things and checking. And then they go to the court scene. It's like they got the old powdered wigs on.
Yeah.
Like, that's
ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
That pilgrim fucking, bolo tie thing. It's just
the ruffly shirt. I don't want to be a pirate. Yeah.
Was that Seinfeld?
Of course.
I hope so. That was the worst Johnny Depp impression ever.
That's good. You get along. You get along with her family?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, Dad's a great guy. He owns a sailboat, so...
Oh, wow.
That's great.
Look at you, like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
He owns a sailboat, and it's pretty. Yes.
Marrying into the Peterson family.
You know, that sweater got excited when it saw the sweat. Fuck.
Oh! You had some. Wait, the sweater got excited.
I was trying to say the sweater that looks like a sailing sweater. That
It
looks
does
like a
look
Cape
like
Cod kind of thing. I was trying to get
yes,
that.
very snooty.
It was very cold when we came up here, so both Denise and I ran to the store to buy sweaters.
Oh, you bought them?
Adorable.
As soon as we got here.
That wasn't that nice.
That is pretty
so
smart.
adorable.
Cute.
That's the guy who makes money. Let's go buy sweaters. It's
Right,
chilly
see?
now. I respect that.
That'll go away if you get married.
Yeah.
How are you not getting married when you're living your life already? Like, we need sweaters. Yes, we do.
How does this one look, sweetie? See, now the yoga girl, now Elliot would probably say it's cold. Let's wrap ourselves in old newspapers.
Right. She's so bummed.
I'll paint something that looks warm.
I'll paint a flame with
Fucking artist. Right. See, that's a successful guy right there. Yeah. Yeah, he's fucking in some kind of
financing.
The more boring the job, the better the pay is, right?
Absolutely. So when are you guys going to get married? Is it going to happen or what?
Yeah, you know, in the next couple of years, I guess. Way to throw me under the bus there.
She's shaking her head.
Next couple of years.
Is that all right with you? A couple more years?
Couple more years.
Do you want to have a family and everything?
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
So you're going to have some kids and you're hearing TikTok, right?
Just one.
Just one kid?
Just one.
You want to raise a fucking lunatic. Only child? Oh, boy, they're stable.
Hey, I'm an only child.
Exactly.
That's right.
Sing zang. You have three siblings. They're all on your arms. That's what you do.
Well, that's nice. I'm glad you came from Toronto to come see us.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. Front row, too. Look at that. How'd you swing that? Who do you know? Right.
You wanted front row today, you had to get here at least 5 of 7.
That's good.
All right.
They're a very polite Canadian crowd.
I know, they
Very
really
nice.
are. It's fucking, it's so
They're great.
nice.
I thought we should have had something for the audience. Like, you know, coffee or something.
Oh.
Or donuts.
Oh, cronuts.
Wait, is there a Tim Hortons around here?
Of course there is.
Okay, well,
Canada.
why don't we get these people donuts? I'm buying.
Whoa!
Breaking news.
Absolutely. Go pick up 6 donuts and a bunch of knives. And you fucking animals can fight over the floor.
Donuts.
Listen,
donuts are on Jimmy.
We have to take a break for live read.
No. The donuts are on
purposes.
the house.
Nice.
Yeah, break up my party.
All right, look, we got Tom Pop on the couch, Jesse Joyce, Joe Derosa, and we'll be back
By the way,
live.
Opie, where's Bob Kelly?
I don't know where Bob Kelly is.
Bob Sanders. Bob has changed.
I'm doing my podcast, Bobby from the lobby.
He's competing with us, I think.
He was up late last night. I left at like 2:30. He was doing someone else's podcast in the lobby. He had a light on him. He's like, dude. I just waved and kept walking.
That's what we said was going to happen.
Enough with the podcast with
Like
this guy.
everybody walking by, and he's just like, dude, let's get him. I'm all right, forget it.
Yeah, we were saying that was
mogul, that guy.
That was going to be every fucking thing of Bob's podcast. People just walking by and he's trying to get them, and they wouldn't stop. Howie, man, dad. Oh, no, he's busy.
All right, we're going to be back live in Montreal at the Just for Laughs Comedy Festival. Great crowd today, and Bob Kelly next, I believe. Yes.
Live from the world's largest comedy festival, Just for Laughs in Montreal. This is the Opie Anthony Show. More. Yes.
Wow. Is that us?
I don't know.
No, now this.
Playing. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Oh, boy.
Wowie, wow.
I think we're live now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Live from Montreal, the Opie and Anthony Show.
Oh, man.
Great crowd. We got Tom Papa, Jesse Joyce, and Joe Derosa on the couch, waiting for the arrival of Bob Kelly.
We have another guest here, though.
Oh. Who?
Chris Distefano is here.
Oh, we got to bring him out.
Yeah, we have to move everybody down one, and
What?
Chris will sit, and everybody chats.
But we didn't even really
look at
talk
that.
to Tom yet.
It's
Oh,
okay.
no.
There's a lot of microphones.
I like the fact that Chris didn't even wait for us, and he just walked out like, fuck it, they said my name, I'm waltzing out.
Sam's walking behind him, clapping, trying to get something going. Yeah.
Sam is his hype man.
Good
I'm
one.
sorry, Tom. Good, yeah.
His hype man. Yeah.
we usually move everybody down. What happened? The
That's
whole
all
system's
right.
fucked
Fuck
up.
it.
I don't know how to
I kind
handle
of like this.
I don't like.
How are you?
We're all uncomfortable with how formal this is anyway. So
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, moving down is kind of weird.
You don't like it?
No, it's early for us to get up and move.
Yeah.
To beat.
And I don't like
Tom's
anybody
kidding.
knowing who came in first, second, third. I like mixing it up.
Yeah, it's a big secret.
Yes, very.
It feels like a demotion when you get moved in.
It was, and I was right about to go to the final seat.
Yeah. No, the final seat is actually right here. We have a chair here. You can't see it. It has a little fist on it.
So you can choose to take that.
Just like
chair.
the one Jimmy's got.
Absolutely. Except the fingers are open on mine. So what's up, Chris?
Nothing much, man. First time up here, so I feel like thank you for having me on. I feel weird that I didn't mean to. I don't know. I feel like when I walked in.
Fuck you.
Yeah, thanks. Sorry. I just feel like because I look like such like a beefhead asshole that I just have to say I'm sorry to everybody when I walk on.
You shouldn't,
apologize for that.
You're intimidating. You're kind of an intimidating guy. You shouldn't apologize. You make everybody nervous.
Yeah, I know. That's why I just want to, I'm sorry to the group. If my triceps hit anybody, I apologize.
So you go to the like hotel gym and everybody just goes, fuck it, and walks out. Like, why am I bothering?
No, I mean I've been doing some cardio.
Jimmy, not you.
Yeah. I just start working out again. I haven't been working out as much.
Obviously.
I put on some weight. So
did you?
Comedy, man.
They'll do it to you.
A lot of fish fillets.
Road food is not typically known to be very healthy.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah, that's why many comics aren't in the best shape, I'll just say. I'm not looking at anyone in
Fuck you.
Wow. It is hard on the road though because it's all shit at 2 o'clock in the. It's like we're a fucking fat country. Americans are, and I'm like you're in the airport everywhere you go. It's just garbage. It's like I just want to eat something healthy.
Yeah.
That was my fucking boring break.
Obviously, you have been. Well, you look great, Jimmy. Everybody notices
I've just been eating at the gym, eating better.
Going to the gym? Going to the gym and eating better.
Eating better.
Eating better. Going to the gym?
It's easy to eat a lot of salads at home, and it's even easy to eat salad and shit like that on the road. But like, if you didn't eat all fucking day, and then you did 2 shows, and you're driving back to the hotel, it's like. You're not fucking getting a salad at Burger King.
Motherfucker.
Like, yeah, you need to like satiate your hunger.
Sate.
What's satiate mean?
Nothing.
Satiate. It means like when you feel full. Satiety means you feel full.
What's satiate though mean? That's the verb of it, right?
Yes.
Satiate
It's like if she was gonna not eat, but she wanted people to think she did.
Oh, Jesus.
That took 30 seconds to get
that was a slow roll.
Oh, no.
Bobby! Bob Kelly, everyone. Yes.
Doing my show, Bobby from the lobby.
You have fans in Canada?
I know, right?
What's up, fuckers? Hi, Thin Jim.
Hi, Bobby.
Hi.
Yeah, Bobby Kelly.
Bobby.
Everybody's
Weren't we up
here
at
now.
fucking 4 last night? Why are you so fucking happy?
Me?
Yeah, you were shit-faced last night.
I wasn't. I had
man.
2 drinks.
Oh.
You kept asking me if I was shit-faced all night. I wasn't shit-faced.
Because you were happy.
I know. That is a sign something's wrong.
Yeah, you were in the corner going, these fucking people, man, they don't get the fucking industry, dude. Was he pontificating?
Was he really? Was he satiating?
He said I wasn't doing that, so I must have been shit-faced.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, no, it takes a lot.
Yeah, I'm usually trying to form a coup in the fucking corner at any industry event.
We can take this fucking place. Come on.
It's actually fun being up here, and it's like when you first come up, you're supposed to hate it. It's like guys would think we're supposed to hate L.A., but we wind up liking it. And it's like we've all been up here before. This is your first time. Do you like it, or are you like thinking you should hate it?
I'm nervous, like around like everybody, it's intimidating, but I like it. I think it's a nice city. I don't speak French, so what'd you say?
What are you doing with your hands?
I don't know. Ever since
it's very animated.
You told me 2 years ago that I sounded like a gay Joan Rivers, and ever since I did that.
Oh no, Bobby just spit. He just sprayed. Oh, forgive me, but normally he comes out of the water to do that. I'm sorry. You had to do that one, Jimmy. You had to do that one. He fucking spit coffee.
Chris, you do have a little bit of a fruity quality to you. I never noticed that.
Wow, Joe.
How great would it be if Chris just fucking took Jaws, took Jaws and rented it and showed it to Joe?
I'm just going off of what Bobby said. There is a little bit of a gayness
Don't
to
fucking
your...
love me. I don't get my ass kicked by wide hips.
No, I wouldn't.
He does have childbearing hips.
I do.
I'm
Because I do.
Chris, how does it feel when people talk to you in a way they never would if you weren't in comedy?
It's fine. I think there's something with my jaw where like my bottom teeth come out further and it causes like a gay lisp, I think.
Oh man,
I don't know. That's what
covered in cum.
Yeah, that I take in the ass.
You're like Rachel Jeantel.
Yeah, it's something weird.
I sound like a moron because of my underbite.
Yeah, sure you do.
Decorate a town at a tune of $40.
You don't sound gay to me.
What?
I was just repeating the conversation I've had with myself in the mirror.
No, I don't know. Maybe it's my hair. I got some product in. I don't know.
It's good.
I combed it back. I don't know. No, I'm definitely
I
not.
can't put my finger in why you're gay.
Yeah. No, I don't know. You know.
You're a funny fucking comic, man. I only worked with Chris once at Caroline's. You went up and did time before me. I didn't know you. I was like, this cocksucker is killing. It was irritating. Really fucking funny dude.
And who would heckle, right?
Thanks, man.
Fucking just come down there and fucking clock him in the head. Anyone else, motherfuckers? Everyone's just sitting there all petrified.
He's not that big.
I know.
What are you
no.
fucking talking about?
Look at his arms.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, but what the fuck? He's not 8 feet tall. He's a regular white guy.
You don't have
His
to be
head is small.
You don't have to be a tall guy. Look at Mike Tyson. Was a little fire plug.
Yeah.
This guy's fucking. You could tell.
Chris,
And in a comedy
ass,
environment.
right?
How can you guys tell? You guys have neither one of you been in a fucking fight.
Why, Bob? So angry at us?
Jeez, Bob, I'm sorry. It's 9
Bob.
o'clock.
Man,
I'm sorry.
He comes in with his sunglasses like he's at a poker
I know.
championship.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead. The professional wants to talk again. Go ahead.
Sort of a racist
Where's your
state
plant and your milk?
Yeah. I scratched my cornea.
What?
What happened?
I don't know. I don't know.
I was doing a podcast. At 4 o'clock. What were you doing when I left?
Don't cover. Don't make it serious because it bombed.
He did. He went like, oh, whoa. We did.
You're all kidding aside. Okay?
Jokes are jokes, but, you know, this is a health issue.
The blindness is no laughing matter.
Apparently not.
By the way, do we have donuts for the audience? Can we just bring them in? We don't need it to be official. I mean, we have food for the audience. We can bring them in for the comics. I feel bad we don't have anything for them. I want to give the donuts.
Jimmy bought donuts for the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
But I mean,
Very
while we're
nice.
talking, now we don't have to stop the show.
Nice guy.
But he is a Bobby. He's a big dude.
No, I know,
Chris
he
is a fucking. He's like a scary wrestler build. He's got a fucking like all American wrestler. He's not like cut defined, but like he's a fucking put you through a wall
would be a
build.
problem.
Yeah, Chris,
Look
I was
at
kidding.
this.
I was just.
No, you can beat. I don't care.
Yeah, I was. He's a very. His background is. You ever hear about his father?
No.
Oh, oh God, Chris. Tell him about your father.
About my dad?
Yeah.
My dad, he's one of those guys like nobody ever really knew what he did for a living, you know.
Oh, shit.
Everything was, you know, cash always. He was in prison, you know, for the first 10 years of my life.
Wow.
You know, he's like the type of guy, like, you know, when I told him I was coming up here, he was like, why don't you go blow a croissant, you pussy, you know. Like he just abuses me all the time. And but he's a great guy. He's a great guy.
He's a great guy.
But, you know, he's just, you know, he used to, like, threaten to beat the shit out of, I went to an all-boy Catholic high school. He used to, like, threaten to beat the shit out of, you know, the brothers and teachers if I didn't get good grades. And he was, like, a really very intimidating. I think it's when I get that. I'm not, because I grew up with my mother. My parents were divorced. So, you know, I, like, was, like, an intellectual. I went to school and everything. But my father was just, like, this mafioso criminal guy. You know.
So Chris is basically a psychopath because he's really
got
wants to
that
be a
in him.
nice guy. Like he
you
doesn't
can
want
tell,
to intimidate people.
And there's just rage under there.
That's a guy who's a major fucking problem.
Yeah, I've only really been in one fight my whole life, and I hit the kid over the head with a bat, but I didn't want to, you know what I mean? But I just fucking snapped.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I ever did.
You had to. You were walking around. You were making a speech, and you know that's. Remember the Untouchables?
I'm glad your father taught you a few things.
Yeah, definitely had to swing a bat, but I don't think he hasn't gotten in trouble in a few years, so that's good.
That's a really scary thing he just said, too. He goes, I didn't want to. I hit the kid over the head with a bat. That's the kind of guy, like, he's standing over the unconscious guy going, look what you made me do.
Yeah.
Look what you made me do.
It's not my fault.
That's the only time, though. One time.
That's a big time, Chris. That's a big one time.
Yeah, but the kid was all right. You know, I hit him in like a harder spot of his head.
Oh, that was nice.
Wow.
I knew that you thought about it.
He
knows where to hit.
Yeah, there's a pretty huge gap between hitting someone with a bat one time and 0 times. That's
Well, he told me I had a gay lisp, so I went.
Look what just walked in. Oh, yeah, speaking of sociopaths, Kurt Metzger just fucking walked in the room.
Oh, wow.
We were telling his rape joke on the street, me, Jesse, and Gary Goldman, at like 2 in the morning, just walking, telling Kurt Metzger's rape joke.
You know,
and
just talking about rape
yeah,
like
just
we
talking,
do.
Just talking about it. He's got a funny
walking down the
joke.
street.
And then we hear a homeless guy just go, there is no God. Well, if you don't know Kurt's rape joke, I'll tell you. Kurt goes, yeah, girl got raped. I'm just kidding. That's not it. God, I just made that up.
Let's get Kurt out here. Where is he? He's back there. Maybe get
he's making his way to
Joe
to the couch.
There he is.
Kurt Metzger, everyone.
Being led out by our
Sam
line
Roberts.
producer, Sam Roberts.
The hype man.
There it is. What a full couch. That about does it for the couch, right?
Well,
that's it.
Joe, you know what that means.
I know,
One
man.
more comic.
I know. I'm getting the boot soon. That's the thanks I get for being down here.
You were the first guy.
7:30.
You were the first guy. Well, you know, we got that seat right up there
I'm going to sit right there, put a nice fist in my hiney hole. So we'll get on that shit.
So welcome to another taping of White Guys from New York.
What's up, Kurt?
Yeah. Thanks for bringing that rape joke up to get me introduced.
Oh.
What is the joke?
We were saying it's the best rape joke in comedy.
Yeah, like if rape jokes, he said if rape jokes were banned, that one should be allowed.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What a compliment.
Oh, did you not want them to bring that up? They brought it up. I didn't bring it up.
Is it bad? No, I'm not.
He's kidding.
I just woke up. I'm not good.
Oh, you're tired.
What's the joke, Bobby?
Yeah. It's just.
He's right here.
I know, but
it looks like he's not ready to talk
it's,
yet.
it's hard for him to
It's
do
funnier
it.
when
I'll
Bobby
do
does
it.
Yeah, it's funnier when I do his jokes.
It's not.
There you go.
Tired from carrying.
Any but your own.
I fucking love you. How many guns did you sneak across the border?
I feel naked. I'm just.
How many guns and 19-year-olds did you get across?
I'm unarmed.
I did 19 to help you out.
Thank you.
That's the man act.
That's the man act.
The man act. That's kidnapping.
It was actually 2 9.5-year-olds.
Oh, boy.
All right, back to rape.
You want to hear a rape joke?
Yeah, let's hear it, Kurt. Please.
Well, I don't know if in Canada they have like, is it degrees? Is there like 1st and 3rd degree rape here? In the States, they break it. They break it in degrees. So you could have like Lawrence Taylor got charged with 3rd degree rape, and my whole thing was just like, how would there be degrees of that? Because it's an either or crime, you know? Like, how do you break it up? How do you ask somebody that happened to? Like, ma'am, I know this is hard for you. Can you please score your rape? 1 to 3. You know? 1 being like a gold medal. You know, old-fashioned meat and potatoes raping, and then 3 being it's a little bit your fault, but like it's not your fault. But it's not your fault. I just mean if you put it against the 1.
That's a great, and that's not even making fun of rape. That's making fun of the judicial system's interpretation of rape.
That's how everyone would see it.
But that's a great joke.
Yes.
Great joke.
I don't even do it anymore. It's on my album.
It's very funny.
Well, I'll be doing it on the gala Sunday night. What gala are you doing, Jimmy? Oh, it's not important. Whitney Cummings live HBO. Oh, it's not important.
Oh, hey. Wow.
Ooh. All right. Yeah. I have a great opening joke up here, too. I go up and I go, hey, I said to some guy, how you doing? He answered me in French. I'm like,
Look, it's killing.
Oh, man, I love that.
That'll be great.
Hey, wow, okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, okay, sorry. All right, so who wants to talk? I'm tired.
It's okay, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
I like that.
Bobby hurt his cornea.
I scratched me.
Yeah, we were
how'd you
getting
scratch
into
your
that.
eye?
Bobby,
Let's go back to the eye.
How did you? You can't not know how you scratch your cornea. It came right at your eye.
I did it on a pillow, Anthony.
What?
I don't know. You were asking for something. I gave you something.
Oh. That's a lie, though.
Well, who?
If you scratch the back of your head, you could be like,
truth?
what was that? The thing that scratched you came for your eyeball. You saw it the second before it scratched your eye. What was it?
It was. Don't get so mad. No money to friggin' kids. I don't know. It's like a little.
Right before you went, ow, what did you see?
A pillow. It's a fuck in the ass joke. I saw Kurt's face. No, listen. I think I did it in my sleep. I think my eye was open, and it the corner of the pillow while I was sleeping sliced
your corner. Your eyes open like Liberace.
Liberace. Is that what you said?
Yes, from the movie there. Who was in that
you
movie?
remember that?
Oh yeah, I was in that movie.
That's right.
Papa was in
Playing
that movie.
yourself. Yes. Tom was the lifestyle consultant. Liberace. He wouldn't shave his legs back then.
Were you supposed to be a little swishy in that movie?
I asked Steven Soderbergh met my character. Ray
He told him,
Arnett.
Tom, you got to man it up a little bit.
I asked him. He went and met the guy that I played, Ray Arnett, and I said, "So was he gay?" And Soderbergh said, "You're much gayer than he is." And yes, he is gay.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wasn't quite sure.
Yeah. I just put on paisley pants, and that was it.
Yeah.
You're a good actor, though.
Great, man. Yeah.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Tom is a great actor.
Crazy movie, man.
Anything else in the old movie?
I just did the Chris Rock movie, the new Chris Rock movie.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this movie everybody's in?
We did that.
Are you in it?
No.
Oh, finally, someone who's not in it. What you go around and want to sound cool. I'm in the Chris Rock. They're like, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's finally to be on a couch with people who aren't in it. It make me feel a little better about
Everybody's
myself.
in it. Rachel Feinstein's in it. You're in it, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Well, how did you get in?
Sherrod.
The whole show's in it.
The whole show is in there.
We interviewed his character.
Where the fuck was I? We tried to get you
were
on,
doing
and
your
you were
podcast.
busy.
Yeah, you're probably doing a
Your
podcast.
podcast.
I don't do my podcast at fucking 8 in the morning.
Your pod.
Yeah. When are you doing it here? I hear. Is
Right
that
after this.
You're
in
in
the
the
lobby.
podcast?
Are you
Right
literally
here,
in the
I'm doing it
lobby? Right here. They take all this down. And it says, you know what, dude?
What, in this room?
Right? This comes off, and my shit is behind it.
Can we keep our stuff up?
Yeah,
No.
come on.
No, I do it after.
Do us a solid.
What'd you say?
Do us a solid.
Just
Ever
let
heard
it
that one?
sit there.
One more time?
Let it sit there.
One more time.
Shut up.
That reminds me of my midget joke earlier.
Yes. How are the? We got some donuts down there. I could use one of those. I haven't eaten anything all day.
Are they?
I wanted to have some eggs this morning, and then they brought me out fucking 2 goddamn frozen eggs.
Hold on, I wanted the photographer just run over to snap a photo of the donuts. There's not an event happening here. There's not an Asian girl running with napalm on her back in 1970.
Jesus, he got very excited.
Fucking, oh my God, the donut picking up. Quick, capture that! Capture it!
Oh my God. Who is he? Who are you, sir? Who are you working for? Getty. Oh, all right.
all right.
Okay. All right. Getty?
Bobby, the Chris Rock movie, they do a big scene at the end at the Comedy Cellar.
Really?
At the Cellar, and Artie's in the
Chris Rock
in the
movie?
script. Artie's on stage hosting, because Chris kind of comes back to stand-up comedy, and he comes to the Cellar. It's like a big final scene.
It's a good way to blow the movie.
Oh, yeah, geez, want to see it yet.
And, it's really cool, and he's dead through the whole movie.
He comes back.
He just blew the movie just to mess with me. Good job.
No, but I'm saying that you have an opportunity to still get in it.
Okay, just pass me one of those friggin' donuts, would you?
Bobby.
Why, I shouldn't have a donut?
I
had a couple of munchkins, and I feel very guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what? No, it's code words. We're child molesters talking.
Oh my God. Why is Riley laughing at that joke?
Oh no!
Oh my God, there's a little girl here.
Hi, what are you, nuts?
I didn't know she was here.
No, I'm talking to the father. Oh, that's not the father.
Well,
Travis
is the father.
That's what I was pointing at Travis. Oh, who's that guy?
Grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Grandfather.
You look young to be the grandfather.
How about that?
My grandfather, he's supposed to watch the kid. He brings her here. She's
I
6 years old.
I just sang hi, and the grandfather went, "Hi guys." I'm talking to the kid.
It's nothing she hasn't heard at
Hi,
home.
Grandpa.
Oh my God.
How are you? Who's a good grandpa?
Hi, Riley. Let's get her to talk on mic. Riley, say hi to everyone.
Oh God. Hi.
How's it going, douchebags?
It's all
That's Travis's kid. All right, enough.
Let her have a good time.
Oh, Uncle Paul. Be nice. Yeah, Daddy works for a dirty show.
Can I tell that story that you were telling me about getting your baby pictures? When we were on the phone the other day, where you got the baby pictures done?
I guess you can now, Joe. 'Cause you think these assholes are going to let it go? They have nothing to talk about. They just brought up my podcast for the first time ever. When's your podcast? Tell us. Talk to us.
Don't tell it if it's going to embarrass Bobby.
No, I won't. Yeah, if you don't want me to tell it, I won't tell it.
Shut up. Tell it. I'm kidding.
Tell it. Oh, my God.
You think I meant that?
I can't tell.
Dude, tell the story, Joe.
I called the other day. I go, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Dude, I'm going upstate." And I go, "We're going to go do this." And I go, "Okay, cool." And he goes, "Then we're going to Bailey J's house to take pictures with the baby."
Oh, no.
Wow. And I go, "Can you give this kid a fighting fucking chance to not be the piece of shit that we are?" And he goes,
Wow.
"She's not going to be in the pictures, asshole. Her husband's going to take him."
Even so.
Well, he's a good photographer and he's cheap. What am I going to do? I'll explain to my kid later.
Yeah.
Who was
there?
Yeah.
Who was holding the flag?
Yeah, and just give me that one picture of you with your head under the dress like you're taking a picture in 1910.
Riley likes that one, too. It's an open house.
My kid pissed on Matt's foot in the photo.
He's used to that. Fuck Christ! I'm just throwing out stinkers.
No, that
today.
wasn't bad. But that was a Jake LaMotta comeback. Yeah, you're used to that.
No. I didn't mean
blood
because
on
of
my
Bobby. I meant because his wife's got a dick.
I got it.
I got it, Joe.
Oh, okay.
We all got it.
Oh, all right.
This wasn't fun.
No, when I said you're...
That's a good
No,
point.
you're used to that was actually what LaMotta said in Raging Bull.
Oh, he did?
I like that he blamed us for being stupid.
Yeah.
Not his jokes stinking.
I didn't. I blame myself. I said I've been throwing out stinkers all day. That's what I said.
Oh, Joe.
Wow,
Joe.
Have a little confidence in yourself.
Bailey J looks, honest to God, though, unbelievable.
Oh, sure.
Oh, she looks, me and my wife, my Dawn came up too. We were hanging out with them. They have a beautiful home in a cul-de-sac next to a pagan witch and some other hippie.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just move
cul-de-sac. How ironic.
You can't just move into
You can't just move into a regular family.
Yeah.
You gotta go. So,
Yeah, Bailey's posted a few pictures recently.
Unbelievable.
And it was like, whoa, okay.
Oh, my God.
It's so confusing.
I'm no longer confused about it.
Oh, you're not,
I will
huh?
suck her dick and lick her asshole.
Joe.
What?
What do you mean, what?
Travis, I'm sorry.
It's fine, Joe.
I'm sorry.
Travis, what are you apologizing to him for? He did the same thing.
Fine. Between Travis, not so much Travis, but with Lisa in the house. What the fuck was I just doing?
I don't know, but you see how
Sounded
easy.
Canadian.
Lisa in the house.
It went from home to house, and it connected. It sounded Canadian.
Yeah, usually that's Jimmy is simulating,
Simulating.
No one knows what that word means, Bob.
What are you gonna do?
You're simulating.
Say it in an English accent. And I woke up.
Going to the gym?
Yeah,
You go to the gym?
Eating better.
I
lost a little weight.
I got injured sleeping. I hurt my hand. The goddamn pillow. Sometimes you hurt yourself.
I was biting the pillow.
Yeah, I got fingerprints in my hips like they're dough.
I love that me scratching my cornea turned into me getting banged in the ass by some dude in Montreal.
You wouldn't fess up to exactly how it was happened, so we must speculate that you were getting dicked in the ass.
So, Joe, back to what you just said and how important it really is. You would suck Bailey J's dick.
Well, remember about a year ago, I was on the fence about whether I'd suck her dick or not. I am far past. I am off of that fence.
Wow.
That fence post is firmly planted in my asshole.
He's bent over the fence post.
You didn't need to be on the fence. I unlocked the gate and walked through it for you.
Joe, what changed?
I just think she's so fucking hot that the
Wow.
idea of putting her dick in my mouth turns me on.
Wow. Joe, you're gay. You're just gay.
No, well, hold on now, Bob.
I don't want to
Pop is disgusting.
And that's amazing.
Canada really changes people.
It all seems okay up here. Everybody's so nice.
Very liberal thinking people.
Just for laughs.
Tom watched Liberace get his balls tickled in the bathtub for a month, and he's creeped out by Joe.
That was wordy. I didn't think he was going to make it. He got it. He was flat.
He pulled it out.
He did.
Joe, you don't think that's gay, Joe?
No, not at all, because I don't want to blow any of the fine-looking gentlemen in this room.
Yeah, insult the audience,
Slow
Joe.
down.
No, I'm not insulting them. I'm saying
Kidding.
I can't tell anymore. I don't know why. Maybe you were gonna throw your coffee on me last week because I thought you were being serious, and you're like, I'll throw my fucking coffee.
Yeah, throw it on your back so you're used to it.
Yeah, like fucking cum.
Yeah, Jesus. Hold the coffee, just the cream.
So wow, so you're thinking of it this way: it's just a woman with a penis.
Yes.
That's right. It's just an extension of her.
Yes.
It's
I
a
accept
long,
it as
hard
part of-
vagina.
Yes.
You know what Joe's going to really realize he fucked up is when just that load hits his mouth. And he's going to go like this. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up. I need a barrel. I need a barrel.
It's gonna be like when you get a bad bite of a tuna fish sandwich and you just go,
I fucked up. He's going to run home in the woods.
It doesn't taste like a girl. It doesn't taste like a girl.
What was I thinking?
I'll tell you when you realize you're fucked up. It's when the aftertaste hits you.
Oh, God. Of the sperm or the penis?
Oh. The sperm.
Oh, I didn't know. I was just wondering if there's an aftertaste to a penis, too.
No.
I know.
Jimmy,
Come on,
what?
Bobby.
I know.
Oh boy, I wonder what that's like.
What is the aftertaste?
Like
Bleach.
a foot?
Seriously?
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend, I used to come in her mouth and she'd come blow it in my face and go, does my breath smell like cum?
Hey, did your ex-girlfriend have a cock? Stop acting like you had to come inside somebody else's mouth and they spit it back in your mouth.
No, I was
It came directly from the fountain.
No.
Later on, Jim cut out the middleman.
No, I'm not denying that, but I'm just saying that where I get the aftertaste thought from was from a girl blowing the breath in my face.
Travis's kid was just marched out of the room.
Yes, summarily thrown out of the room.
This is the funny part. The grandfather stayed.
He's still all in.
I like where this is going. Oh, God.
You're enjoying the show, sir.
Much.
Grandpa, you all right? We had to get the kid out of here, though?
No, she had to go to the can.
To the con.
That's it.
She'll
She
be-
actually
she'll
turned
be
to
back.
Lisa and
She
said,
knows
Mommy, I got to take a shit. Just what she's learned over the years.
Like, Anthony, you've never tasted your own jizz?
No, you know what? I guess I've...
Wow, this is a fucking solid answer. No, well, yeah, I have actually.
No, because I was going to say no because you just think of like you come and then fucking shove it in your mouth. Not like that, but
Your
I
dick-
have.
you can't have a cum in your mouth.
I have
'cause
come in
your
a
dick is
girl.
so big.
I have come in a girl, and yes, I use a spoon. I'm civilized. I have come in a girl, and then like kind of gone down on her.
Yeah, who has?
Later on in the evening.
Really?
You know, not like shoving my tongue in there to.
What about
like a fucking when you get the edges of an ice cream sandwich? Just the outside, but it's still tasteful.
As soon as you said it, that's the best answer. I'm going to ask Tom. Well, we know. Opie,
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why
You gotta give it
Why
a
are you
little.
getting nervous?
What?
Opie's all of a sudden testifying in front of Congress.
He turns to his lawyer. Should I answer
Yes.
this? Covers the mic a little.
Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Give it a little taste.
Sure.
Yeah, a little taste.
A little taste?
Why not?
Did you
Anything to spice up that oatmeal in the morning.
Bobby has to turn the whole show gay when he comes on. So.
Bobby. It's not gay. I'm just asking if you ate the,
I'm just saying if you ate cum after we talked to Joe about sucking a man's dick. Nothing gay there.
She's not a man.
Absolutely. Good point, Joseph.
All right. You're White Knight over here defending her.
That's right. That's right. She's my baby. You fucking talk about her with respect.
I know.
Here's how you know Joe's gay. Joe, if she didn't have the penis, would you still like her?
Nope.
That's not gay, Bobby. Joe accepts her as she is.
That is something. If she was just a girl, exactly the same as she is now, except she was really a girl.
Hot? Of course, I would still like her. She's retardedly hot.
But would you be obsessing about her like this?
No, there is something unique.
Yeah,
about
called
her.
the cock and balls. Very unique to a girl.
Very unique. Well, that's what I'm infatuated with her because trannies. It's not my thing. It's never really been my thing.
You're really selling that angle.
It's just not. It's I can't explain it. There is something more intriguing about her. The fact that she is a transsexual. But of course, if she was just a regular girl, of course I'd want to.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Or just a girl.
Right.
What do you mean? No, seriously, I didn't understand. What do you mean?
It was bad.
Well, I'm gonna be a real man and blow her husband Matt. I'm a fucking man.
That's a real man.
Get a man up,
but not gay.
Yeah.
I don't need those tits. Fuck it. Where's the guy?
The obsession is because she has a dick. Joe.
It's a very intriguing thing
Which
to
is
me.
really,
Joe says intriguing one more time. I'm going to hit him with this.
Joe, I had a friend who accidentally hooked up with a transvestite at Patty McGee's on Long Island like 5 summers ago. Yeah, a friend. And then he fucking fell in love with this transvestite, and he wasn't gay.
Whoa.
Oh, that's God.
Ooh,
That's God.
that's a
Yes.
good
Wow.
And he's dead now.
Oh,
and,
Jimmy, that's my cock.
That guy leaned up against the lights.
And
awkward.
and what
And
happened?
he started hooking up with this transvestite. He hooked up with this transvestite
Hold on,
for like.
Chris, were they breasts or no?
What? Yeah. No, the guy, he thought it was a girl. We all thought it was
his breast is transsexual.
transsexual. I apologize.
Big
Yeah,
difference, trust
transsexual.
me. In
Yeah,
price, I mean.
And it was pretty. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. And he was like in love with her. It was just like his girlfriend. And then he broke up with her. And then he's has like a wife, like a regular woman wife.
Does she know?
What?
Does she know?
Yeah, it's like out in the open.
She knows that he did that.
Yeah, everybody knows. It was just accepted. Like I guess. You know.
The girl had a dick. It wasn't like chopped off, made a vagina. It was a penis.
What was that chopped off?
Yeah. Well, I think it went through the change.
Oh, okay. So it was
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Post-op.
That's true. Yeah. So she couldn't
Post-op.
suck his dick.
Dude,
Yeah.
so he had a little change purse.
We always wanted him. He wouldn't, because he was like in love with her, so he wouldn't send us pictures.
No, but
of it.
did he have a little pocket?
I don't know.
No, he's still the cock, he's saying.
Yeah.
He had the cock.
He went to Thailand. Yeah. and did
No,
the
he
whole
said
thing.
he didn't have the cock.
The cock was made into the
He's so
vagina.
confused.
Let me explain something.
Yeah.
This is what your friend told you. She was pre-op. She was not post-op. Because if he was post-op, he would have showed you, hey, let's see, look a pussy. But no, there was still a cock
Oh,
there.
I love her too much to show you that beautiful pussy.
I would never dishonor her.
Yeah, you keep your quarters for the laundromat and her fucking snatch.
Oh, and Bobby, you know what? Too, this guy, true. He scratched his cornea, it got infected, and he does have a fake eye. So you should make sure that you get
How did you
antibiotic.
go to that?
I'm just saying, because you got the scratched cornea.
I love you, man. I was kidding about your head.
I love you. No, you know me. I care about your, the
But
health
I
and
also
all
know
that.
you're nuts. You take one thing and you just worry about it.
Yeah.
But he's
I
just
know.
telling you to be careful, or else you're going to be doing fucking playing Peter Pan and doing Wheat Thins commercials. Sandy Duncan, you young cocksuckers.
Yeah, you
We're
people
supposed to
should
get a
remember
Sandy
old
Duncan?
commercials from 30 years ago.
Who's going to get a Sandy Duncan reference?
I apparently no one.
Yeah, I don't see that as being our fault. It was the Higgins from Magnum P.I. joke, you dipshits.
Cagney and Lacey, you bags of shit.
Have you seen how good the post-op vaginas look?
Holy shit, Joe.
Well,
You are all in.
Just because I
No one asked
follow
you.
a couple transsexuals on Twitter and I look at their pictures constantly.
Pictures. I've seen a couple of pictures of those things. They, you know, I guess as more time goes on, they get better at doing that.
And I
They
can't
take
believe
the,
it's not butter.
They take
honestly.
the penis.
Yeah.
They take the penis. They pretty much just hollow it out, and then they flip it inside out.
Yeah, like a dishwasher glove.
Right, like a dishwashing glove.
But
So
what's the real test is, like, do they smell like balls still? Or is
Oh, God. It would have to,
It
right?
would
have to.
It's not going to smell like a woman.
I have fucked a post-op, and I suspected it was a post-op because it was like that the features that looked like duck lip. Like I just had a really weird instinct, and I went to see a woman, and as we're fucking, I could feel that it wasn't normal. It felt like different or something foreign about it because it was. I don't think it was as wet as it should have been. And I never asked, but I left and I went, that was a fucking post-op transsexual because I could just sense my instincts told me there was something. Not
I heard
normal.
that it actually can get wet though.
Oh, maybe in
No, like
this.
the post.
What the fuck is that?
I swear.
I found a picture of a post-op. Bob, you want to see this one?
I got some great ones.
Bobby.
Well, yeah. Let me see.
Joe, you have them on your phone.
You know what? First of all, Opie's trying to make me puke, but it's too far away. It looks like a salad.
It looks like a salad.
That should make you puke.
I love Canadian crowds. They're actually nice. Yeah, savage, mean fans back in the States.
It's true. They actually went,
I fucking love them all.
I had a buddy that did that. They didn't even realize it was transsexual first, and this vagina was just like unusable. Like your asshole does a lot of the work. When you get that fake pussy. It's a two-hole operation. It's not,
Your asshole does all the heavy
you said
lifting.
her asshole looked like the hole in the wall they pulled Carol Ann out of in Poltergeist.
Well, that's what's so funny too about like Arab chicks. Like I'm half Arab. They won't fuck in the vagina because that means they lost their virginity, but they'll let you take them in the asshole.
oh, that's good.
So that's like really romantic on your wedding night. It's like, honey, I can't get my dick into your airtight vagina. Can I just take a shot at your gaping asshole?
That's Joe Derosa, by the way, for all the Arabs listening up here. Joe Derosa.
I'm half Arab.
Yeah, no,
That's not good enough.
It's twice as bad.
I think that's worse. I think that's actually worse.
You've been there, a lot of the extra.
Yeah, you should know better.
Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Lock your fucking head off.
You don't think they stopped listening at the dick sucking part earlier? You think they're still tuned in?
No, yeah, that's where they tuned in.
Still hanging in there.
You have post-ops on your phone?
I have. There's a transsexual girl I follow called Kelly Pierce.
Kelly, what?
She's good looking. She's not Bailey, but she looks good.
Where's she from?
I don't know. She's a porn star. She's a. Let me see here. Her website is.
Oh boy, he's got all the info. This is weird.
I love how it started out like it was kind of like an interest.
Yeah,
in
like
his,
a
and
one-off quirky thing. Bailey J is like, no, I got pictures of.
And now he's screaming. She doesn't post as much content as she's supposed to.
On her Twitter feed, though, she had pictures of post-op vagina, and I thought they were just pictures of vaginas. They were so perfect and gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
And then under them, it was like great post-op work done here. And I was like, I couldn't believe.
What's her website?
That it wasn't the real thing. It's like a blogspot thing. It's blogtalkradio.com/midnight. Forget it. It's so long. It doesn't even all fit. But her pictures, I can't find her pictures.
Then they make labia out of the balls.
Yeah, out of the
they cut them out of there.
balls.
Out of your ball bag. Out of your yam bag. They fucking fashion some kind of a twat. Dr. Dice. Pay scalpel, please. I need to make a gash out of this cock.
Then Dr. Steve jumps in. Wah, wah.
There's extra parts, though, right? Like, what do you do with the leftover?
Can we please just have Dr. Dice keep explaining it? Please.
I'm asking Dr. Dice.
You gotta take the piece of the head, you know, the sensitive part that makes you go goosh, goosh, and then they fashion a clitoralis or whatever they call it. So, you know, because the chick still gotta get off. Because even though she had a cock, now she's a hooah.
The funniest Vine videos I've ever done were at your house, God. And it's just me, and I go, here's Dice pouring a shot of Jägermeister, and then it cuts to Anthony pouring Jäger, and he's going, get in there, geez. And then the second one is me going, here's Dice explaining the religious poem Footprints, and it cuts to Anthony, he goes, the hardest part of my life, you abandoned me, you cocksucker.
Jesus, only one set of footprints, you prick. And then he said, I carried you. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking nice.
All right, back to trannies.
Ah, right. Actually, breaking news, the cock pictures have come out. The new Anthony Weiner cock pictures.
Goody.
Oh,
let's see.
Breaking
You
news.
mean Carlos Danger.
Carlos Danger.
Yes.
If you go to thedirty.com, they're saying this is the first time they've ever posted dirty pictures.
Is that a local story, or did you hear about that up here in Canada? Anthony Weiner.
You guys know?
Yeah, Carlos Danger. Dick pics.
If you go to
Was it after he got busted?
Yes. This is 2 days ago.
What an idiot.
It was
a year later.
And now the cock out today. It's just
after
breaking
he resigned.
right now.
Is it full?
After he resigned, he kept doing it.
Kept doing it.
For a year.
For a year.
And just the most fucking perverted shit. It's great. You got it?
That's his...
He's got a big fat one.
Does he?
Not really, no. I was not that.
Yeah, I knew he was doing trick fucking angles with that other picture.
A pretty nice.
Oh yeah, come on, that's fucking.
That's a new one.
That's.
He's got a lot of nerve calling that Carlos Danger.
That's Facebook
Yeah, it
magic.
should be Frank Caution.
Holy fuck.
That's like where the girl fucking holds the camera way up here.
Yeah.
Tries to get that slimming look.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of angles to make your cock look fucking phenomenal.
And then you got to plump it up to the point where it doesn't look like you got a hard on.
Yeah.
But, you know, the second it starts twitching, put the camera down.
And what did
You
he
gotta
do?
wait.
Give it 10 minutes.
So he... Was he on, like, public sites with it, or was he dealing with, like, friends of his?
He went by the name Carlos Danger, as we all know, and went on these fucking sites. What an idiot.
What an Carlos
So he got caught, and he's like, all I got to do to get away with this time is change my name to Carlos Danger.
Right?
Right.
He got away, and you know what? People were willing to forgive him. He was running for mayor. Running for mayor of New York. He's doing well. People put it, because he got up there, he said, look, I did this. I'm sorry. I apologize to my wife. All this happy horse shit. And then these come out, and he goes, as I told you, and he said, I told you when this first happened, there were other photos and texts out there. And then like, yeah, but when did this come out? Like last week. And, I fucking did.
Oh, that's what I thought. This was just stuff he didn't get caught for. He made a whole
After he got caught, he kept doing it.
That guy's awesome.
Kept doing it. And then his wife is just standing there like,
Tee-hee.
I stand behind him. We're working things out. God, you fucking owe me.
He's toast.
He must have an actual addiction. Like, I thought that was bullshit, but...
Yeah.
We were reading his text. We were reading the text he was sending this 22-year-old girl or something. And as you're reading it, you're going, no one stops doing this. Like, the way he would write shit, it's not just like, well, I'd like to get a little frisky with you. It's like, I want to fucking come in your mouth and hold your hair and pull it. You don't go from that to like, all right, I'm done. Mr. Danger. You know, you don't stop doing that. It's you know,
it's hardcore.
It's not like a guy that occasionally smokes a doob, as opposed to a guy that's booting up fucking heroin on a daily basis. Yes, I said a doob. A doob. A doobie.
Well, you know what it is too? It's these politicians have such a fucking easy ride. It's such a beautiful, easy ride. It's like being a comic or something like that, you know? And God forbid he walks. If he would just walk away from politics, it's like, dude,
can't.
Take your cock out in the middle of the street. Nobody will give a shit.
That's
you know
the
what I
thing.
mean? But he won't walk away from it.
No one cares about what he's doing. Like it's a guy texting some fucking 22-year-old girl pictures of his dick and sexting, more power to you. It's
Yes.
great.
Right.
But then the second you become a politician, that shit's kind of off the table.
Right.
You really kind of got to, you know.
Yeah, when you're making laws about other stuff.
Yeah, it shows poor judgment.
A lot of
is what
times
it
you can
is.
actually do stuff like that while you're on a live radio show. I mean,
exactly.
You'd be amazed, and sometimes you can get a picture texted to you 30 seconds ago. What is that?
Oh my
Whoa,
God!
jeez.
A nice open asshole.
Hello.
That is a gaping asshole.
I told you not to show anybody. You're an asshole, Jimmy. Here comes Sam Robbins, speaking of opening assholes.
Sammy!
Look at that little fraggle. Yeah, those salmon pants.
I know.
Nice salmon-colored trousers.
Sam is looking good these days.
Any after show today?
Not today, but tomorrow
What?
there will be a pre-show.
Whoa.
Here comes the pre.
That's right.
Yeah?
Yeah, probably like 6.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you guys want to come? Or?
You enjoy that. I'll be
Yeah.
snoozing.
Yeah.
What's up, Sam?
How you doing, Bobby?
Why'd you have to ruin
We
your
should
body with that?
You know what,
tattoo?
Joe? We should have had a couple of maybe Bloody Marys for the show.
Oh, yeah, that would have been
good.
fun. That would
Get us a little fucking, maybe tomorrow. We'll have to get some Bloody Marys.
I don't get that. You're
Yeah.
gonna drink in the early in the
But
morning.
it's Bloody Marys.
What the fuck
It
does
is
that
different.
mean?
I don't know. They invented a drink that it's okay to drink in the morning. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some drunk was like, I gotta drink before noon, but fuck, this is crazy. I can't have scotch.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we'll
look
make
like a maniac with
breakfast
this
drink.
pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
They just dumped some champagne in that orange juice. Problem solved.
If you
Yeah.
do, if you got a fucking thing of Guinness or something, and it's 8 in the morning, people would be like, oh, that poor guy. Oh, jeez, he's got a problem. You have a fucking mimosa or a Bloody Mary, it's like, that looks good, I'll have one.
Yeah, it's got celery and olive.
Yes, it's a breakfast
That's always what I
drink.
think when I see two grown men with Bloody Marys. You look like my aunt. Nothing. Wow. All right.
That's
Oh, Bobby.
Oh, Bob.
There's his exercise for the day.
I scratched my retina. Will you stop with the flashes? Freaking stupid, overachieving journalist.
Dude, why don't you take a picture of some of the celebrities in the room? We've got Peter Dinklage sitting there in the second
Hey,
row.
right next to you, you got sir, you got Barry Katz sitting right next to you.
Or Triple H, take your fucking pick.
The two guys from any episode of MASH.
Because they're Korean. Are you guys Korean?
No. Oh, we're Chinese.
You're Chinese? I got dim sum the other day. Good idea.
What? What?
That's not Chinese, is it?
Dim sum
that
is
was
Chinese.
Korean.
Dim sum is Chinese.
What is dim sum?
Dim sums, you go in for breakfast, they have, why don't you guys explain? I don't want to take the...
How do you know they even know?
Yeah. Look at them. Look at them.
That doesn't matter. Of course they know.
You don't think these two fucking...
His last name could possibly
These two
be Dim
MMA
Sum.
fighters don't know what dim sum is?
Do you know what dim sum is?
Yeah, it's they wheel dumplings in a cart. Pretty much that sums it
For
up.
breakfast, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brunch.
Well, whatever you eat.
What's in the dumpling?
What's in the... All
Like
kinds of
pork,
stuff. Shrimp.
Veggies.
Yeah, there's like carts that fly around. And you,
Carts that fly around.
And you dip it in some good shit.
Yeah.
That does sound good.
It's breakfast. It's the same thing as dinner dim sum. It's
Yes,
the same thing.
I know,
You know,
but it's for
pork
breakfast.
and vegetables.
I'm making fun of you with alcohol for breakfast.
Yeah, you're gonna have dumplings.
I'm going for dinner lunch for breakfast.
You're having pork for breakfast.
It's good though, right?
Delicious.
Yeah.
I like how you thank them like they invented it.
I got
We
a
did invent it.
Do you got a piss?
Yeah.
We could take a break.
Yeah, we could.
we need to because we have
We could
another
top
hour.
of the hour.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Take a break.
Who's
Is
staying around?
everybody?
You guys stick
Everybody's
around?
staying around, right? Come on.
Let's hear it for these guys. We'll be back live. Montreal, Canada, with the Opie and Anthony Show.
Live from the world's largest comedy festival, Just for Laughs Montreal. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. More next. This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Live from Just for Laughs Montreal.
Yeah, live from Montreal. Loving this show today, man.
Doing the show with all our friends from New York, basically.
Yes, we are. Opie, I've been told, though, that the lovely and talented Tom Papa must leave us.
I do have to leave. I have to go talk to a Canadian guy about something.
Canadian, about a horse.
There's like a whole Canadian Opie and Anthony show going on upstairs.
Oh, wow.
It's really weird.
Oh, it's another radio show?
No, it's just some interview. But I didn't want to leave without saying goodbye and give up my seat for the great John Mulaney.
Very nice.
Yes,
John Mulaney. Wow, first time on our show. What's up, John?
Yeah.
We're just waiting for Tom to leave.
Yeah, I know, Tom.
All right, Tom.
I'm really milking the exit.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't get why you think this is some passing of the torch.
Get up and get the fuck out, Tom.
I just don't want to do what I have to do after I leave the show. This is a lot of fun.
Man.
Thanks for the donuts, Jimmy.
Can somebody get the creepy photographer out from behind you guys?
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing,
He's
you
trying,
weirdo?
I know.
He's trying to get the scratch cornea.
I know.
Bobby. Just give him the scratch cornea and he'll leave. What's Bobby doing?
I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
What's he doing?
He's going back. He slipped past you, Bob.
Wow.
I think Bobby was going to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
He's lurking in the fucking grassy knoll back there.
Hey, L.A. Confidential. Fucking get out from behind there.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Snapping pictures
There
all
he
over.
is. Now he's moving around the back again.
He's trying to get your cornea. I'm telling you. Just give him the picture.
It's the exclusive for
He wants the
TMZ.
exclusive, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Tom.
fellas. I'll see you later.
All right,
Tom Papa, everyone.
See you later. The lovely Tom Papa.
Yeah.
Very funny guy.
All
I
right.
like Tom.
And, of course, John Mulaney will now.
First time on our show, Jim Norton.
Yes.
Take a seat, sir.
Hi, John.
Hi, guys.
There he is.
Jimmy likes
Lovely.
you. He said,
Yeah.
we got to have you on the show, man.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
Not that we don't.
No, yeah.
So we all like
That
it.
is kind of. Hey,
I know that
Jim,
sounded bad. I'm sorry.
Jim said we should.
Yeah, it's like your first day on the job. Like, someone must like you here because I don't know what you're doing here. Thank you, Jim.
I ain't vouching for you. There it is. Adjust his mic.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It was in
good.
Tom Papa's setting. And then he had to go. As we all know, from that drama, Tom Papa had to leave. But now I'm here for him.
Tom wanted that moment like when fucking, I don't know, like Bob Hope would show up on the Carson show and then he'd be like, hey, I gotta go. And like
He's
John
still
would
here.
go.
He's still here. I'm back.
Hey.
How's it going?
Tom.
Oh, I hope you got bumped on the other radio show.
Great.
All right. I'll see you later, Tom.
All right, there he goes.
Will he
I think,
be on
I think he's finally leaving. I'm not.
Bobby's podcast later?
Tom is very, his body is in shape, but he has the head of a fat person. Doesn't he?
Wow.
He looks like
That's why Tom.
talking about.
That's why Tom didn't want to leave.
Yeah, once you leave, it's like,
not
all right,
funny.
don't talk about me. Room full of fucking comics. They won't talk about you when you leave.
No, Tom just wanted that moment, like where everybody's like, "Oh fuck, Tom's going," all right, and nobody gave a shit. People are like, "All right."
fucking Mulaney sat down. The new funny motherfucker.
The new face.
This guy is. I tell you
The
what.
new fathead, yeah.
This no thin. He is one of the funniest. This few guys I don't want to follow.
Oh.
This cocksucker.
Whoa.
Is so funny. He killed at the Cellar one night. The place was rumbling. I thought he brought somebody on stage and said, "Hit the fucking music." He fucking annihilates John Mulaney. One of the funniest guys out there right now.
Is this what the show is like? This is great. I was always nervous. We were just compliments the whole time.
Total queer, but he.
It's all queer can't hang at the table, but you know, good comment.
It's all just comment. Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
We were there last summer. We had a good time.
They that place is kind of getting a little violent these days.
Yeah, it's getting violent. If you want to go to Chicago but don't like the violence, just go to Toronto because it's the same.
Is that
thing.
it? Like
Yeah,
the same
it's
thing
the
without
exact same thing.
sans violence?
With sans violence, right?
One Canadian dude laughed. Did you get that?
He's from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the Toronto guy.
From T-Dot.
The guy that
Toronto is what we use. Toronto is what we use for every American city when we can't afford to film in our own country. So thank you. You've homed Batman and many other people.
You might know I have a cousin in Toronto, Paul Bernardo.
Oh. Yeah. Wow. Love when people do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you know who that is?
Yeah, he was a bad boy.
I don't. But I like he was the serial killer who was originally the Scarborough rapist. It's a funny story.
Dude, your package is so tight. Can you close your legs?
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah, you really are sitting with your fucking legs at like 90-degree angles. I like it. Yeah.
Who, the guy that won't marry his chick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to marry your chick?
No.
He's not going to close his legs either.
already.
We learned that earlier. He's definitely not.
Why would you? Look at him. It's a good-looking guy.
What about her?
She's gorgeous.
All right.
What? I didn't say. I said nothing about
She
you.
doesn't have that same sweet piece between her legs, right?
That American Eagle cock he's got fucking flashing.
Joe will go over and taste it for us.
Well, why don't we talk to the lovely couple behind you, sitting next to Mohammed Atta.
Why? Can I just ask a question? Why is this like Noah's Ark? Why is there pairs of everybody? All right, if you're Arab, you need another Arab to come.
That's good. Where are you guys from?
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Are you a couple?
Yes.
Yeah? Oh, married?
Yes.
Oh, how long?
5 years.
She does all the talking, doesn't she, dude? You are fucking. You gave up talking, thinking, everything 5 years ago. Yep. That's pretty good. How's it going, the marriage thing? You still digging it?
Good.
Great, right? Right, honey? It's great. Oh, that beaten look in your eyes. Holy shit.
Do you have children?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's kind of good. Believe me, that's the last key on the keychain for that lock, is the fact that you don't have kids. You could always take that with you, like, once I dump this bitch, I don't have to ever see her.
Jesus Christ, Anthony.
That was me. I'm just saying me. That's how I felt. I can't wait till you're 60 and just alone in a pool.
What do you mean, can't wait?
Exactly.
Ask the listeners. They'll tell you I'm 70. Fuckers.
Oh, my God.
No, I'd rather be alone. I got, like, my brother has a lovely daughter. My sister has a wonderful son. I got, niece and nephew stuff. The lovely Travis has the lovely little Riley that comes over the pool. So this kid's over the house, but then I don't have to fucking support them. I don't have to deal with their fucking mothers. That's for sure. Like the idea.
One of them is your sister.
Fuck her. No, I didn't mean it that way. I meant like if I had a wife and a kid, I would have to deal with the mother of the kid.
Dude.
So, yeah.
When you said, I'm sorry, you said there's kids over the house. Opie and me had a silent crack on you. We just pointed at each other.
Of course there is. Enough said. Right. They're always within age. I check all the statutes.
A bunch of girls dancing to Justin Bieber in the pool.
Yeah, their little legs kick back and
All
forth.
right, Uncle Paul. Jesus. Oh, my fucking Paul.
I want to find out what this fucking hipster couple's about right here. The next generation right here. Look at these.
Vice magazine
right there
here, yeah.
Vice magazine.
They're not a couple. No, they're not a couple.
Yeah, we went through that.
She's running solo.
Yeah, she's married.
Solo?
Yeah, she's dating a guy who
big fan
couldn't
of
get
the show.
tickets.
An artist.
Yeah, he makes no money at all.
He's a fucking loser, is what he is.
She came with Zach Galifianakis. I love that you
Zach Galifianakis. Did you work Calic into Galifianakis?
I fucked it up intentionally.
No, I'm saying, was that like a play on words? Because he's got to get a little bit of a Calic thing going on.
Wow, Joe.
No, I didn't read into it that
Wow,
much, you
Joe.
fucking nut.
I thought you did like a little
Zach
pun thing.
Galifianakis.
I thought you did a little pun thing.
No, but him and Troy should fuck each other. Troy, you guys fucking should hang out.
Seems like a cool dude.
He does. That wasn't a bad thing.
Here's the humiliating thing. That girl, what's your name again? I don't remember your name.
Dana.
Dana's very beautiful. She's friends with the guy with the hat next to her. No, she doesn't know this guy. But this guy's her friend, and then you'll look at her and go, well, this guy's really good looking, so her friend probably feels really bad about
Well, because he fucking wore a dumb hat backwards with the little hair sticking out like wings. The other guy next to him, you guys look like a couple. Maybe you should hook it up. Do you have a girlfriend, fucking face?
Yeah.
Fucking new faces?
Yeah, we met you on Monday with my wife.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, see
really knowing the fans there, Bob.
You rubbed my belly and said I was a beautiful boy.
You are. Really? You're just going to whip that out on a
Just
fucking national
admit
radio
you
show?
don't remember it.
You ever hear the word shh?
That's cool. So you guys are, I didn't know you two were friends, though, right? What couldn't close the deal, huh?
No, she was already taken by the time she had...
And that matters how? In what way? All's fair in love and fucking your friends over.
Are you Elliot's friend or are you just her friend?
I know Elliot, but, I met
You
him
don't like
once.
Elliot.
You met him once.
I met him once, yeah.
So you don't care about his feelings?
Does Elliot hate him because he knows that he's secretly in love with you and like he's the guy?
I'm the one that got her to the show. I put her on the +1.
Hey!
Oh, boy.
Don't tell us, tell her.
Tell her. Yeah. Exactly. Tell those tits. Those aren't those. You got a padded bra on though, right?
Oh yeah.
Jesus, Bob, why you?
Jeez, why you got to ruin
I
everything?
know,
What, you
I
have on
just-
a padded shirt?
Bobby! No, you guys were nice when I came in. Now you turned into the fuck. I don't know what that got an applause break. Oh, fuck.
It's a good line.
She's beautiful.
Hey, Bob Kelly, you're late. Yeah. Hold on. Hey, retarded David Tell. God. Hi, sir.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Are you a fan or do you work for this place?
Sirius XM. I'm on Canada Last, a Canadian Sirius XM.
Oh, you're an employee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you do a show?
Yeah, I do a show, man.
What kind of
Comic
show?
Stripped. It's talk show, comics.
I did it. It's good.
But we're doing right here.
Yeah, I think Bob's doing it later, I think. Yeah.
I'm doing it later. I mean,
cool.
I wasn't invited to do it, but yeah, you were. You said no. No, I wasn't. Yeah, you did.
Oh.
What, did you invite Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy, you want to come do my show, man?
No.
Bobby's way nicer.
Oh, man. Trying to divide and conquer everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at the two fucking Chinese dudes. Can we put the Arabs and the Chinese dudes together? And then have Troy and this fucking mush sit together?
Just pair everybody up?
Yeah, just pair them all up.
And then what?
I don't know, just look at them. Like a zoo.
Jesus.
Oh, my Holy shit,
Yeah,
this
okay.
show's over.
Yeah, it's a transitional phase.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we'll go
just
back
chat.
to the interview
Yeah, we'll
portion.
chat with John.
That's
We
why
were
you're
talking,
professionals.
John.
You guys are fucking pros.
you know.
We're just trying to bounce around.
What are we going to do?
John, let me ask you a question.
What's up,
You
Bob?
work for SNL.
I used to, yeah.
Oh, you quit?
Well, last year, yeah. Yes, I do. No one ever leaves, so yes.
Oh.
That's
What do you
it.
mean by that? I don't understand.
Everyone comes back.
Really?
Watch the show. Everyone comes back.
You've never been in a skit, have you?
No, I did stuff on Update. Like I weaseled my way onto Update to do like desk pieces, you know.
But you were one of the head writers, right?
I was a writer for 4 years. I never had head writer.
Oh,
It's
really?
like-
Was it as bad? I mean, people talk. I know you can't trash it because you're still there, kind of. But was it as crazy as people say?
It was as crazy, but it wasn't as bad because when I got the job in like 2008, I had read all those books about SNL,
And how bad it was,
just
right.
like, oh, this is going to be like Jay Moore's book and the Live from
Brewer.
New York. I was like, this is going to be like cold, shitty, unfriendly,
Yeah.
but it's worth it to do for a year. And then it was great when I got there. Like Seth Meyers and those guys really made an atmosphere where it's a lot nicer.
Right.
But
I
I
would
think
think-
from you hear from people, it used to be that. It used to be
Yeah.
like a lot more cutthroat. And I think just people have gotten over that.
But as a writer, you don't have to worry about getting like the skit that you want to be on camera for. Like the guys that are actually on camera, they submit ideas and it's like, oh, they didn't take my fucking idea. Being a writer, it's just kind of like, you know.
Yeah,
behind the scenes.
they're vulnerable in a different way. Yeah, so like
Yeah.
it's gonna be
So
you're gonna
not
take it a lot
stab-
more personally.
Yeah, so there's no backstabbing going on with
yeah, if you write a sketch about like the Grimace and it gets cut, that's fine. But if you're fucking dressed as Grimace waiting
Right,
backstage,
and then they tell you,
and then they go, "Hey, that's off."
You're gonna
Yeah,
be a little pissed.
That's a lot more humiliating.
Guys, the
yeah.
set right here. Come on.
How's that?
Yeah. And when Kurt hosted, we had a whole thing.
How do they pay over there? Pretty good.
Yeah, they pay good,
Make good time. Get yourself
Make
your
pretty
own
good.
apartment.
Yeah, I
Like-
got
like your
I
boy.
got like a studio apartment out of it. That was good. That was nice.
You live in a studio?
No, I moved after that even, but I got out of the fucking Greenpoint hellhole I was in, so that was good.
You have are you married?
No, I'm getting married. I just got engaged.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What the fuck are you thinking? Look how nice these guys. If we're in U.S., they'd be like, boo.
That noise. Prenup?
No.
Oh, God, you asshole. No. Prenup.
Anthony's had an unpleasant experience.
Jesus Christ. You got a prenup.
How do you bring a prenup to a woman?
I'll tell her. Invite me over. I'll tell her what happens. It's terrible.
That is a good question. How do you do
Everyone
it?
says that, like, get a prenup, but for real, how would you fucking bring that up?
You just bring it to her while she's sleeping and just scribble a name on a piece of paper. And,
So she doesn't need to be sleeping to forge a signature. You could just do it when she's not in the room. You like the fact that she's unconscious in front of you?
Yes.
That's better for sex.
That's what they're banking on, though. The fact that you're getting into, at the beginning, it's all the love and nicety, and there's no way we're going to be together forever. We're not breaking up ever. And then you sign this, what amounts to a horrid contract, where you could lose your shit, and then when it ends, it's just as bad as any other bad thing. You're not thinking about the love. You're like, I should have gotten a prenup. Oh, dude.
All right, I'll call her.
Yeah, do that.
Hey, I got some good advice
Set
this
up
morning.
a PowerPoint presentation with celebrities that, here they are getting married, and now here they go. Like, just
but
fucking
like,
miserable.
She's not going to be swayed by examples of women getting a shitload of money out of their guy. You can't be like, hey, look what happened to Johnny Carson. He had to give away $150 million.
yeah, and look at her better second husband.
Yeah. Look at her total happy fucking second act in life.
Yeah, look how miserable she is with these millions and this new guy with a bigger dick. Oh, don't do that.
And not dealing with a comedian anymore.
Right? Not a good strategy.
Yeah, how do you bring that to a woman? That's a fucking great question.
I would just leave it before it gets to marriage. You talk about that, right? You're like, I would get a prenup if I ever got married.
You got to put plant the.
That's true. Early in a relationship, you can say a lot of things like, I'll only have one kid, and if we have a second one, we're killing it. And like you can say all those things early, and then later be like, now, as we discussed months ago. And
You can't then bring it up again.
Can't backtrack now.
No.
Where's she gonna go? You're John Mulaney.
Where's she gonna go? That's
way.
pretty good.
Like, I'm the Mulaney over here.
That's nice of you to say.
I bet she's very attractive.
She's
beautiful.
Very nice. She's a beautiful lady, and she'll get sick of me, and it'll end badly. But that's
so
okay.
what?
That's all right.
How long you been with her?
3.5 years.
See, John has come a long way in 3.5 years career-wise, too, so it's like you knew her before you started doing really well, so it's like it's harder to bring that to her now.
Yeah,
if you just met her.
She was
Oh, which means, by the way, she was instrumental in your career.
Oh, you mean for you're back to you're back to the courtroom?
The lawyer's going to love the fact that your career got better once you got together.
Is that a real thing they use?
It happened to him.
My wife, whose only occupation, as far as I knew, was drinking Jack Daniels, was instrumental in me getting a gig on radio. I married her when I was a construction worker. I was installing heating and air conditioning ductwork. That's when I met her and married her. I then got into radio, did pretty well for myself. And apparently in court, I was told that she is most of the reason that I did well.
Yeah, wow. Did she take the air conditioning money, too?
Oh,
Did she take
yes.
The millions you earned in
The
eating
lucrative air conditioning fortune.
Well, in fairness,
it was
I think
terrible.
you really helped her Jack Daniels career along also.
I think I did, too. I gave her as much as a man could buy.
I told my wife when she did us out a prenup, she'd be like, for what?
Well,
what am I going to get?
See, you never know. I wouldn't be like, I'm signing a prenup from my fucking $20 I'm able to spend a week.
Is that what you were able to spend a week when you were banging nails?
Maybe, yeah.
Are you shitting me?
Well, I had to pay credit card bills because they gave me an $8,000 credit limit Visa card, and I bought a jet ski on it.
No wonder.
No wonder why that bitch. That's why you don't have any money. Yeah, that bitch took all my money anyway. I'm gonna go buy a few jet skis.
Just fucking white trash.
Oh, totally. Please. I need it. It's only for an emergency, and I feel the emergency for personal watercraft.
I would love to see you if you never got the show where you'd be now. Would be awesome.
Oh, my God, it would be
You'd
so
fall
bad.
asleep on somebody's fucking roof at noon.
I probably, yeah.
Yeah. He'd be wearing shorts and fucking work boots.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'd have Daisy Dukes.
I was.
Right now, you'd be yelling, "Ma, we got any bologna left or what?"
Oh, God. I had to move back home. 3 failed marriages. After one, I knew that was it. I'll never get married again.
I got an idea. I know how you can drop the prenup thing in. Just leave it get a PDF of it and just leave it open on the computer screen.
That's good.
And then when she goes to use the computer, she could be like, John, what is this? What's going on?
Because we have a shared home computer.
Yes.
We have a big PC we both
Wasn't that your engagement present, too?
Yeah. I got her a 1993 Dell, and we both use it. No, that's a good... Yeah, I should leave it around in all the places she likes to look. Or I'll just put something in my wallet if she ever goes through it that says, hi, I wish we had a prenup.
No, what you ought to do is this. Use reverse psychology. You bring it up to her and go, look, I mean, I feel like you're doing really well.
Oh.
And if things were to not work out, I would wind up getting more than I was supposed to, and I would like us to have a prenuptial just so we both kind of...
That would be so worth it for me to do the acting performance of trying to be like, hey, I've been thinking about something.
You know, it's for your benefit. Why don't you see if the Chinese guys can put it in a fortune cookie?
Wow!
It's crazy. Hey, why don't you sign a prenup? Your winning numbers are 6.
Oh, my God. Your winning numbers are 30 million in 50 years.
How could you be so mean to them when they've been worshiping you for so long?
That was very, very fast. I don't know who's going to top that one. That was a build-up right there. Wow, that was a good one. Holy shit.
That is good. Yeah, I don't know how you would approach it, really. I'm sorry.
Does she make any money at all?
Hope it works.
Yeah, she makes money.
Look, he's the only one on the couch that you guys are worried about him getting a prenup. The rest of us are like, fucking yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You can tell he's going places.
You didn't get one, Derosa is going to have to give up a velvet painting and a couple books. Some shitty tattoos.
And every one of those books is called Cheat. Because it didn't sell. God damn, motherfucker.
Oh.
I thought that was a fucking gem.
What?
They don't know the book.
Oh, that's right.
Me?
Yeah, because
They got to know the book.
It didn't sell.
Oh, it's a paradox joke.
That's a paradox.
You put yourself in situations.
The book sold. The book sold.
It did well, Bobby.
It did well.
It did okay.
Fucking Billy Bird didn't become famous in the middle of it. It would have done better, but...
Yeah, that always hurts a book sale when a guy gets famous.
That's what killed John Grisham, was getting notoriety.
You're missing the point. What'd you ask me, John?
I don't remember now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This fucking guy's back. You're like an elf.
He is like a little scarf, yeah.
He has like an Arafat scarf, like he's gonna fucking take war photos in Syria after this.
How many pictures do you need of 6 out-of-shape dudes on a couch?
6 out-of-shape dudes.
What about Distefano and Mulaney looks like a late stage of AIDS, but still thin?
I feel like I look early AIDS.
You do.
1981, I don't know I have it yet.
John.
I'm sort of like, I've had a cough lately. I don't know what it is.
You have a...
Like the guy that Jenny dates in Forrest Gump, which is like, I've got this new thing. And they're like, groovy. Yeah.
Looking like that is how he got the guy to fuck him in the first place.
John's got an Anthony Perkins circa Psycho 3 kind of look going on right now.
That was wordy.
I'll tell you what bothered everybody. You said circa, and we hated you for it.
That's exactly where it was.
Chris, this is a radio show. We're talking to the microphone.
Oh, no. I know.
What the fuck happened to you?
I was listening. I'm laughing at you guys.
Well, go sit over there if you're going to listen.
You sound like Pesci's mother scolding fucking Ray Liotta. What? He doesn't talk. He just
talks. The fuck kind of people are there? They fucking sit there and say nothing, cocksucker.
Who is that?
Yeah, fucking Mulaney's in good shape.
That was an angry baby.
Mulaney's in great shape. But why don't you talk? You know?
I'm not in great shape.
No, why don't you talk, I said.
Oh, you mean that? Well, I was talking before.
He thinks
and I
Joe's trying
just
to
feel
fuck
like this, like I'm the newest, and I just feel like if I,
No, John is
I'm the newest.
No, I know you're, but I'm talking about like in all
Like
this.
the least
I'm newer than
successful,
you.
the newest.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Joe's the least successful.
No, I'm the newest, I said.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Here's a good...
Craig, I got news for you. Chris has blown by most of us on this couch right now. A year ago, he's going, yo, so do you think I should host for somebody out in Bananas? And now he's got fucking TV shows and everything. He's fucking popping hard right now.
Yeah.
The guy...
The answer is no, don't
Chris.
host at Bananas. Do you think I should?
How do you feel about Derosa's new tattoos? That's a good in for you.
Let me see.
You had a lot of fun with them.
That one.
That's still healing.
What is it? A ladder?
Although the mental
That's the best
scars
part
never
of the
will.
tattoo.
What is that, a ladder?
Oh, yes.
Wow. His tattoo looks like a ladder. Oh my God, that's terrible.
The best part is when people see them, it's always an innocent insult about his tattoo. Like, he didn't mean anything by that, but it just looks like a fucking ladder.
Oh,
God.
I mean, I think it's cool. But, my girlfriend has insane tattoos, so that, you know Carly.
Yes.
Like, are they good, though? They're done very well? Or?
Yeah, she's got, like, sick
Look, is one of them a crossed out Ghostbuster?
Yeah, he has the sign, the Bad Religion, on his bicep there.
Almost
it's just
bicep.
a circle with the line. It's what Kurt said. It means no bicep.
You told me I was the sixth guy to say that to him. When I said that to him.
26, everybody says that. Everybody says same.
Yeah, because it's a shitty tattoo.
Funny.
But it was red when you got it. That's what you did to improve that? Is just make it dark?
I colored it black because the red looked like Ghostbusters. It looked goofy, so I colored it black.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's how you fix the fucking tattoo?
You look like you're in, like, a shitty prison.
Joe keeps getting, like, first drafts of tattoos.
Why didn't you get it, like, moved over your Zappa Lives tattoo?
You don't like that? What's wrong with Zappa Lives?
I like that
he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah, it's over,
Zappa's
Johnny.
dead. Yeah, that's true. You want to say Aftermath made it.
File that one with the Sandy Duncan joke.
I really could I have picked a more recent show that fucking bombed?
Which a lot of Nick at Night.
That was 83.
What do you want, man? I made some decisions when I was in the chair.
Marking your body with a new tattoo every festival.
Yeah, stop getting tattoos at a fucking mall. All right, I'll take it. Take a couple Chinese guys and a fucking Arab laughing.
I did it. You have a fucking picture of a fish tattooed on your arm.
When did you get it? What age, Bobby?
Oh, Bobby's going to show the tattoo.
Bobby got it when he was 12, so it has.
Were you really 12?
Well, in Bobby's defense, that's not done. He's gonna get chips and tartar sauce tattooed on the other arm.
Welcome back. Welcome back, Joe.
Joe's back. Joe's back.
But you know what? You can say what you want. It's good work, though.
Yeah.
Like
This is what the bottom. This is two tattoo artists. This is done in San Francisco. Okay. This bottom half was done in New York City. Both artists are famous. I went in. I researched the artist. I went through all their art. I didn't go in like at 3 and come out fucking at 3:15 with a fucking tattoo.
You didn't think to go on a whim with Kyle Kinane and have him not help you?
Yeah, I didn't get something Norton said to me after a show. Keep kicking him ass, dude. No, after a show, I'd be like, let me go wake them up. That doesn't work with me. I'm very funny.
I know you
are, yes.
Is that a true thing, that story of that keep kicking him in the nuts, that he said that to you and you found out?
No, he says it to everybody.
I know.
We learned that. He said it on the phone.
But can we get one thing straight?
During a radio interview.
It's on the answering machine at the comic strip.
Can I just...
Yeah, Joe originally asked them to put, could you say we have an 8 and a 10:30?
Holy fuck.
Can I just settle?
I love that you thought he said it just to you.
He didn't think that.
In Joe's mind,
I never thought that.
Why then immortalize it on your body forever?
Here's why. Here's why.
Because you thought it was like R.I.P.D., that movie, where, like it burned in your arm, like from Carlin himself.
Nobody saw that movie.
Maybe they saw the commercial for the preview.
No, this is. This is. Could that movie, by the way, they just took Men in Black and just put a cowboy.
Get back to the tattoo. It's not happening.
Sorry, I was trying to dance around it a little bit.
Not happening.
Here's what I was going to say is I knew he didn't say it just to me, and the reason I got it is that because he said it to me and I wrote it on a piece of paper. I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then I looked up an interview with him, and at the end of the interview, they said, what advice do you give young comics? And he said, I always tell them, keep kicking them in the nuts. And I was like, wow, he said that to me, too. I was like one of the guys who said it. That's cool, and that's why I wanted to get it. I knew he didn't just say it to me, but every time this comes up, somebody goes, this fucking idiot thought he just said it to him, fucking jerk.
Okay, let me correct everybody. This fucking idiot knew he said it to everybody and still got it. You should have got thanks for coming. Drive safe.
Next week we have John Mulaney.
Now the other thing with it though is couldn't it have been done in like a nice kind of almost cursive writing or something? It's just stamp letters.
Yeah.
Like who did that? They should be, brought up on charges. Who's the tattoo artist?
This is what happened. I called this girl who was a roommate of a friend of mine.
There it goes. There it goes.
Roommate
Joe's
friend.
trying to get blowjobs.
That's it.
That what it boils
Joe's
down
trying to get pussy. Hold on, Bob. Let's not scold Joe for that.
Okay.
Oh, look at Joe trying to get his dick wet with a mouth.
What's wrong with you?
You can scar my body for life with a shitty tattoo. Just suck my dick.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I wasn't trying to do that. She did this one, and I really liked what she did. And the reason I went to her for this one was not because I was trying to
did that?
the Zappa one. And I didn't go to her because I was trying to fuck her. I went to her because I never got a tattoo, and I knew her, and I was like, all right, I want to go to somebody I know. So she did this one, and I told her what I wanted to do here. She's like, that's great. She goes, meet me on this day at this time. I will bring a bunch of fonts with me, and we'll figure out what looks best. I go, great. She shows up. 40 minutes late. She didn't have any fonts.
That's when you leave. Then you don't get it.
Here's the thing.
Exactly. Oh, boy.
Oh, my God, Joe.
Hey, yeah, I know. I fucked up.
She didn't know. She didn't bring the fonts.
No. She didn't bring her fucking pheasant stencils to put on.
All right,
just listen, Mulaney.
Continue, Joe.
Mulaney, when you get.
Did he really say fonts?
Jimmy was getting that.
Yeah. You could not say that one.
I wanted to go somewhere with it, but I just couldn't.
She brought Times New Roman, but no sans serif like we talked about.
If only there was a way to look at fonts without a woman bringing them to you. If only somehow they were available. She has the information. She's running a little late, but she'll be here.
I was getting to that. I went through.
Oh my God.
I sat at my computer.
Yeah.
And I typed these letters in 80 fucking different fonts on a piece of paper. And I thought.
I picked the worst one.
Here's my point.
So what happened after she was 40 minutes late?
She shows up 40 minutes late, and I go, look, I don't know. I thought this font was good, and she just goes, yeah, no, that's great.
What was she 40 minutes late for? Having her Parkinson's therapy?
Yeah, her and Michael J. Fox were thumb wrestling.
So the font we went with was Ben Franklin's print shop.
You know what? The fucking tattoo stinks, and I fucked up.
Okay, you know what?
But we know that. We want to know how it got to that point.
Yeah. Why did you meet somebody in a park? She doesn't have a fucking tattoo.
Didn't she draw it on your arm first? Like
good
there's
one.
that.
Yeah.
And then you saw the drawing of it. You're like, perfect.
This is the.
You should have got the blowjob first, man. You should have emptied your balls out and used your head.
This is the ultimate. This is the ultimate point of the whole thing.
Yeah.
She put the stencil on my arm, and I was a little nervous, and I was a little panicked because she was like late and stuff. But this is the fucking mistake I made. I looked at her the way you look at like your doctor. Like when you never say to your doctor, do you ever go, Doc, my side hurts. Do you think that could be cancer? And your doctor goes, no, it's this. Stop. You're fine. And you just go, okay, you know what I'm talking about. I'm being crazy.
If your doctor met you 40 minutes late in a park.
You see, it's not just
the
diagnosis part.
And your doctor forgot everything he was supposed to bring. I don't have a scalpel, but...
What are you going to do? I fucked up.
Look, it's too late for you.
I fucked up. I just trusted her.
Yeah.
I brought up all the things I was worried about. It says tit in the middle of it. There's two big K's. Does that look Aryan to you? And she was like, no, it doesn't. That's not supposed to say tit. And she started talking to me with this like attitude of like, you're being a fucking idiot. What are you talking about? And I was just like, hey, she's the artist, and she did Johnny Knoxville's tattoos, so she must know what she's talking about.
Why the period at the end? That bothers me more than anything.
That was actually a friend of mine's idea.
What friend?
She whipped her dick out.
By the way, what you should say is, that's an ex-friend of mine's idea.
No, it was a friend of mine's girlfriend's idea, and I was like, oh, that's I don't know.
Look,
guys. I just didn't think it through.
Stop crying.
Just
Fuck
moving-
you and take
I'm
this
not-
pounding.
I'm taking this pounding for 2 weeks.
But
You're going to take it for life. It's on you forever.
But then there's part 2. The cover-up sucks just as bad as the original.
What's the cover?
Oh, right.
Absolutely.
We're only talking about the original.
Now, he originally only had the letters.
Right now, it looks like a ladder.
He's gotten these
Chris
fixed.
said.
That's the worst part.
And then he decided it was going to be better if you put it in a little box that is supposed to be a microphone. Is that what we're getting at?
Where's the top of the microphone?
That's not a microphone. Was it Bob Barker's microphone?
Well, that's what he says he was going for.
I wanted it to look like an old school mic.
Why? You're not an old school comic.
I
liked it.
You got an old school.
Let me see. It doesn't look like a mic.
I know it doesn't.
People say it looks
looks
like a burning
bad.
cigarette.
I fucked up.
Hey, listen, Mulaney, when you get a prenup tattooed on your arm just because Anthony said it?
Yes, I said it. So
We'll get it in a weird box.
Where'd you get your tattoos there, hipster?
Yeah, why don't you go where this guy went?
Can you?
Yeah.
I got it done in Ontario.
Can you hook him up with a fix?
I had a guy email me.
Will you suck his dick and get him?
I had a guy email me from here in this pound when this same pounding happened last week and the week before.
Yes.
I had a guy call me. A guy emailed me and he goes, "Dude, I'm an artist. I'll do it for free. You're fine." He goes, "I've seen it." He goes, "We'll fix it. Don't worry about it."
Wow.
But here's the thing. I don't want to get it fucking. Once I get it cut, that's it, dude. There's one more run on this fucking thing. And that's it.
You
gotta get it covered.
Just get a hot iron and burn it.
At this point, you have to get it fixed.
Yeah. Why did you want a microphone around?
A lot of people like it. A lot of people.
No one likes it.
The fucking.
Who are you kidding?
The drummer from Def Leppard has a better looking left arm than you do.
What are you
I don't know.
Look, all Joe's tattoos are from the elbow down because they can't do it on the shoulder.
This is
get it? No shoulders.
Yeah.
So look at you quietly laughing over there. I see you. Let the laughter out into that microphone.
Me?
Yes.
What are you talking about? I'm laughing
here it
about the shoulders.
I'm just fucking joking, Chris.
I'll fucking hit you in the head with a big shoulder.
Jesus Christ.
respect the Chris's
No, I'm
shoulders.
not. I don't have tattoos. I got eczema.
Yeah, I'd love
I
if
can't
Chris
get
knocked
tattoos.
him out, then you could get your tattoo. Shut the fuck up, kid.
Yeah.
Now,
You have
okay,
eczema?
what are you gonna do?
Hold on. Eczema where?
It's like on my. I had it on my. Well, it's not that bad now, but I
Okay.
was gonna. I can't get really tattoos. I don't know. Just my skin flakes.
What?
It's gross. I got some weird shit.
You get it taken care of or something?
Psoriasis. Nah, I was. I don't know. I had a
have
weird.
psoriasis?
I know a good person to see in a park.
Yeah.
Maybe dying.
She didn't work in a park.
You met her in a park.
You guys just adding fake facts to this
What
story.
did you say? You said you met her in a fucking park.
Never said that. He said that.
No, you said it. You
He
said
goes,
that.
dude, you met her in a park, dude, and then it becomes fact.
Where'd
Just
you
like
meet her?
He made up the thing where he goes, you think he just said it to you, dude? It's like, I never said
Where
that.
did you meet her?
Where'd you meet
At
her?
the tattoo shop she works in.
Did he say
No,
fucking
he didn't
park?
say that.
I think he
No,
said
I
park.
said she's a friend. She's my friend's roommate.
Where
think
did
he
you
said
meet to
park.
do the consultation
At
for
the
that?
shop that
That
she
was
works
indoors.
At the shop.
Indoors.
Am I out of that was made in a shop.
I don't believe there were ceilings around when you made that decision.
The shop.
Then how did she not have the font if she was at the shop?
How was she late to her
Why
shop? How
didn't
was
she
she have the
late?
font?
She showed up late and she's going, I'm so sorry, I'm late, I'm late. And she did, and I go, well, I have some fonts. And she's like, oh, let me see what you have. And she just kind of just didn't
At the
draw
tattoo
attention
place,
to
they
it.
don't have the fonts? Hey, the fonts. How to do it again.
I don't blame you.
I love
We
it.
wash our needles so you don't get AIDS.
Wow.
Yeah, there was, I fucked up. It was a mistake. It
Yeah.
was a mistake. I like this one. I don't give a fuck.
The
what anybody
Ghostbusters
says.
cover
This one
up?
I fucked it
But
up.
the round, it's not. It's kind of
I
fucked
like-
up. Like it's not.
I
she
like the
fucked
red
up on
better.
on when she fixed it.
She didn't do this one. This is somebody else.
All right. Well, that guy fucked up
Dude,
too.
the red
'cause
was
the line
better.
isn't straight.
And your placements on them look like you just kind of threw darts at a board and so were.
I'll tell you why, dude. Because you kind of have the body of that ghost from the Ghostbuster song. So it was like a cool tie-in.
There's no real shape to it.
Oh no. Oh, Joe.
I was trying to think of an eyebrow joke. I couldn't get to one fast enough. Something Harold Ramis eyebrows. I don't fucking know. See, I should have left it alone. I couldn't think of it.
Dude, fuck it. I don't blame you. I mean, who wouldn't go for a Harold Ramis eyebrow reference?
And this is coming from after MASH and Sandy Duncan.
I know. I had a couple of fucking complete duds.
He had a doozy earlier about My Mother the Car. See?
What the fuck is that?
It's a very old show. Very old.
Yeah. What year was that? Mom's spirit goes into the car or something?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Quality programming back then.
Yeah.
Unlike this.
I think this was a very successful show today.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, we should wrap up.
Yeah.
Before we really fucking...
Before we really fuck this up. Right. What a great time. I got to here. We'll bring it back here. I got to say, goddamn Montreal's been fantastic today for the show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Brought it right back around.
Should we do the plugs? You guys need plugs?
Yeah, we got to plug everybody. Thank all.
Or John?
Yeah.
What do you want to plug?
I got a show tonight at 11:30 at Bass Trail, something like that.
Oh.
11:30.
It's something French.
Yeah, something French.
Go to the
someplace.
place with the French name.
Yeah,
Is that just tonight?
Yeah, that's tonight. Yeah.
John's a great comic. So
Thank you,
if
Jim.
you're
That's
around,
very nice of you
he's
to
a
say.
truly great comic.
Yeah, unbelievably funny.
And Bobby, what are you doing today?
I got my podcast, I think, here at 3:30 after Colin's keynote.
Okay.
And all you assholes are on it, so if you want to come back. And then I'm doing the dating show and nasty show tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday.
With Tom Papa, right?
Okay. Tom Papa's doing the dating show, and Slayton is doing the and Jimmy Carr, who's fucking hilarious.
We have him tomorrow. He's coming.
Oh my God, he's funny.
Yeah,
Jimmy's
we can't wait
great.
to see
Oh
him.
my God.
And Papa's, he's got a special on Epics this weekend.
Coming out this Friday.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Freaked Out.
Oh, Freaked Out, yeah.
Is that the one that Rob Zombie directed?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that a bizarre?
Right. Yeah, that is just...
Looks good,
The fact
man.
that they're friends is the weirdest fucking thing.
Yeah, it's like
Tom has weird
Like they're
friends.
really good friends.
It's like when a dog and a turtle are friends. Like, it's fucking adorable. I love it.
So true.
Jesse Joyce?
Jesse.
Yeah, doing a TV taping tomorrow, the Talk of the Fest at Club Soda Friday night, and then I'm in L.A. working on the James Franco roast for 3 weeks. So,
Look at you.
that's what I'm doing.
Joe, where are you going to get your tattoo?
I'll be at
covered?
God damn it, you beat me to it. I
Yeah,
was going to do a tattoo job.
Oh, go ahead, Joe, do it.
No.
We're all friends. You're among friends, Ricky.
Let's cover up your tattoo tomorrow on the show.
That would be good.
I can't. Still healing. You can't do it yet.
Healing.
I would do that though. I would absolutely fucking.
Wow, that would be
do
crazy.
Cover it up with a machete.
That'd be
Are you
wild.
dumb? You fucked it up once. You think these guys... You think it's going to be a positive thing with these guys?
He can't even contain the evil. Look how much he's just letting.
I would love
it's
it.
bubbling out of him. I'm at my main show's Club Soda Friday night for Talk of the Fest for the TV. And they're taping it for TV, so come out for that.
Opie looks like he's covering a golf tournament. Next up on the green is... Where you at, Kurt? Spit it out.
Midnight surprise. I'm doing that thing you're doing.
What am I doing?
I don't know. Come to the midnight
supposed to
surprise.
talk
Yeah,
about
there's like
that?
a midnight...
Well, I don't know the lineup, but I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I'm doing that too. That's a crazy line.
That's Friday night.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
No,
fucking...
tonight I'm doing one.
Oh, I'm doing one Friday night, a midnight surprise.
We're hosting one Friday night.
Yep.
I wonder if
It's
you
a
talk about
radio
it.
show.
I wonder if there's going to be a connection.
How do you plug your fucking show if you can't?
It's a big
I
surprise.
know.
It's sold out. It's
That
good.
sounds like something Jim
good. We're
pays
clear.
Vietnamese people to do to his mouth.
A midnight surprise.
And, of course...
Tomorrow I'm on the New Faces, a comedy show at the Catacombs, I think. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Chris is on the quiet faces of
Yeah, I'm on the quiet. Yeah.
the shy guy.
Have you done a setup here yet?
Huh?
Have you done a setup
One
here yet?
last night.
Did you do what? Was it good?
Yeah, it was fun. It was the first show, first New Faces show, so it was fun.
Yeah, I imagine you're going to crush on New Faces because some of those acts are very good and some of them are newer. You're more than ready for
I like
that.
how
You'll
nice
kill.
he was. Some of them are really good, and some of them are newer.
Well, it's hard to tell when someone's brand new. You know what I mean? It's like some of the new guys that stink are going to be great someday.
I like that a nice, clean-cut guy like him's on New Faces. Not all those guys usually look like they're fucking running moonshine. These new face. Hey, I got a beard and I'm fucking interesting. Fuck off. No offense against you.
Look at
hey,
him.
did anybody go to the gala last night and see my gala?
No, what does her name?
Sometimes you got to throw them out there just to keep the funny going. I can give it, but I got to get it too. Fucking Norton is
so bad.
Fucking lightning fast. You fucking thin little worm.
I guess
I have one plug.
Oh, you do. Oh, Jimmy.
I'm doing the Whitney Cummings Gala Sunday night. It's like the live HBO up here, so I don't know if there's tickets available or not, but it'll be on Sunday night here.
Nice. Papa's doing a show up here too, right? He's doing the dating show with me, and then Schumer's up here too.
Yes,
Schumer's got her own show.
She won't come on our show. We can't book Amy.
What?
I don't know. She's busy.
No way.
Oh,
She's
man,
busy.
come on. That bitch. Get that bitch on this
And
fucking
is Tom
show.
hosting the dating show?
Tom is closing it. We have Godfrey hosting it, so which means it's going to be late.
Maybe I want to get on that. I need to do sets.
You want to get on the dating show?
Is it just stand up?
It's stand up, yeah.
I need sets. I got to warm up, and I
just go to the comedy.
Why is it called
the
the
Comedy
Dating
Nest?
Show?
There's a bunch of shows you can jump on.
They put me on last. I don't want to go on fucking last.
Well, say you don't want to go on last. You Jim
I
Norton.
said that yesterday, and they want you're going on
Have
last.
these fucking assholes protest.
That'll work, yeah.
Yeah, they're all hyped up.
The Chinese guys can light themselves on fire. Wait till you get a good spot.
You better wrap it up. It ain't getting better than that.
That's it. Thank you, Montreal. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wait.
From the, what? No. Okay.
From the Just for Laughs Festival.
See you tomorrow. We're out.
The Opie and Anthony Show is now over. This special live broadcast from Montreal's Just for Laughs Comedy Festival will repeat today at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. The Ron and Fez Show is next. On the Opie and Anthony Show.
Continental dominance has been achieved. Through sheer force of gas and profanity, Canada submits to a comedic monster like it's never seen before. Jizz and shit jokes from a different location than usual.
You guys having a good time or what?
From the world's largest comedy festival. Just for Laughs in Montreal. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Yeah! Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, what a dramatic open. What a dramatic open that was. It's amazing.
We sound important.
I got to tell you.
We were in the back, and they're like, oh, my God, Club Soda Kenny isn't here to introduce you guys. I go, why does everything have to be over the top? Can't we just go out there and do a radio show?
Apparently, yeah. Apparently that intro was so long, we're done. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. Wow.
That was humiliating.
It really was. And you would know.
I know, I certainly would. So nice to be embarrassed without a dress and a dick under it.
We're in a conference room, broadcasting live for the first time in Canada and from a conference room.
From a conference room.
This is a first for us.
I don't think we ever broadcast from a conference room, but this is nice. They kind of did everything up pretty nicely, right?
I like the sweet couches.
Yeah, we got guest couches. Do we have guests?
We got lots of friends. I wouldn't call them guests. They're friends.
Are they friends?
Yeah.
So we could treat them like shit?
Yeah, we could have done the show in New York. It's all the same guys we do. And
it's the same schlubs we
Bob
have.
Kelly, Joe DeRosa, Tom Papa, and there's a few others on there. So
Everyone on the show today is from New York. Every single comic we have.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're not really getting the local flavor?
No, not at all.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, you know, it's always good to have close friends by when you're so far from home.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to have close friends by when you can't get other guests.
It's our go-tos.
Yeah. The go-to guest.
It's so weird to see these. We've never seen these guys before.
No.
Usually when we broadcast live, we always know half the audience.
The usual suspects.
The usual people come by.
Stalker Patty, Bobo.
Yeah.
All the usual. I don't know. Everybody on the outset here, just kind of looking, everyone looks pretty normal.
I know. It's kind of creepy.
Which is weird.
They seem like nice people.
Yeah.
We're not used to being in front of nice people.
The one guy looks like the guy who lopped off that head in Vancouver.
It could be. He's out, apparently. I love this Canadian judicial system. You cut a head off and ate half of it. Sure.
But I'm
visit
better
your mom.
now. Oh, all right.
Yeah, carry on.
You're free to go.
Here's some free health care.
Yeah. I got to say another thing. You know, no taking shots at my home nation, but you do seem to be in a little better shape than Americans. Holy fuck! What a bunch of fat slobs we got over there.
This crowd could kick the ass out of
America.
Our New York crowd. That's for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we have one girl. Great. Oh wait, two girls. Maybe three.
Four.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
few.
Five.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
This
Wow.
could be a new record. 5 girls.
Yeah,
Great.
that's 5 times the old record.
Oh, that's good.
It's kind of weird to have so many guys like you, isn't it? It's so creepy.
Oh, it's fucking a dream come true. Or do we have to watch what we say? Apparently things are hate crimes up here. If we say like,
I don't know.
Hey, gay guys tend to speak with a lisp. Wah! Put him in Canadian prison.
Yes. Where he'll be turned gay.
Yeah. I'm sure we'll be chatting with some of you lovely people a little later.
Yeah.
Jimmy did a set last night.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
How was it?
It was delightful. I went to the Comedy Nest, your old. They have it's in the old hockey arena. What's it called? The AMC, and you walk in, and it's literally like walking into a hockey arena where they have center ice.
That's cool.
They have old seats from the old stadium are still there.
Ooh.
And you feel like you're in a gutted arena, except there's a movie theater and there's different like little venues and bars. And it was very, very cool. And I went on last, which is always good because when you get there at 7:30, you never want to go on before 9:30. Always better to sit there for 2 hours and listen to everybody else's fucking drollery.
Drollery.
But it was, everybody's warming up for TV sets, so it was good to do, and then come back and. I called Sam when I got back to the Hyatt. I'm like, what am I going to do?
Ugh.
Yeah, and I just,
Wow, you must have been like out of people to call.
Yeah, believe me, Sam was not first on the list. Sam was fucking way down.
Yeah. Did you go out? Did you do anything fun?
No, I didn't.
No.
I went to the Hyatt, and Sam and I milled about outside. Saw nobody because it was fucking 10:30. Like 2 old ladies were looking for the party. They're like, hey, shithead, it's a festival. It starts at 1 o'clock. Everybody's out doing shows. So I just went back to my hotel and went to bed.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what jerked off. I was trying to figure out where everybody was too.
Well, I guess
they were doing sets.
Sam, Troy, and Roland were wandering around bothering the locals.
Yeah.
Sam.
Why wouldn't your mic work?
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
We were going to restaurants, and Troy, every restaurant I went to, it was me, Troy, Roland, and Mark Zito.
Who's Mark Zito?
He's some guy they sent. I don't even know why he's here.
Well, yeah, why are you here, Mark Zito?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
You like file papers for Scott Greenstein, right?
Oh.
So why are you here? Are you like spying on us?
Customarily, I set up signage, but somebody else already did that. So
you're here to hang posters?
Yeah.
You're the official poster hanger.
Holy shit!
And they got someone else to do it. That's the heartbreak.
Yeah. And as we talk about why Mark Zito is here in Montreal, we want to say hi to Sal, who's back in New York.
Oh, wow.
That's right. Sal wasn't able to.
Well, he's still an intern, so.
Yeah, technically.
Oh, we should start with getting figured out for the guys, and they were bummed out that you weren't a good leader.
Very disappointed because you are the guy that talks about all the research that you do for these restaurants, and then when it doesn't pan out and you end up in just some shithole.
Yeah, because Troy wants to explore. So when you explore, we miss all the restaurants.
So like we go in different places.
No, you couldn't even figure out you couldn't read the map.
Well, is it French?
It's
in French.
Well, the one thing about Roland, he can't see, but he refuses to wear glasses.
Yeah,
so.
like I ask people on the street, I go, bonjour, where's this place at? And they go, over there.
Do you start everything with bonjour?
Yeah, I go, bonjour.
But then they're going to speak to you in French.
And then they go, oh, oui, oui. I go, oh, no, I go, where do I go? They go, oh, over there.
So just speak English to them. Don't say bonjour, because then they think you know.
Yeah, you go bonjour, and they start going, and you're like, ah.
How do you stop them?
How do you stop them?
That's how I go, bonjour, and they go, ah, oui.
It is odd that you just, I of course, ended up at the bar at the hotel, and the bartender comes up, and he's like, bonjour. And I don't know any French, but you start going like, Captain and Coke. Like you just start with the fucking accent for no apparent reason. And I felt like an idiot, which I was.
Yeah, hopefully tonight we go to Joe Beef.
Joe Beef?
Yeah.
Anyone know Joe Beef in the audience? Is that a good joint?
Yeah. Oh, who's in the back
what kind of place is it?
It's French cuisine.
He's a fucking pip. French cuisine.
Yeah.
Bonjour. Maybe that guy could help us out in the back.
What's that?
He'll tell us. Troy's got the fucking studio mic, I guess.
Who knows?
I know. Troy Quinn.
Well, yeah, it's good, like Quebecois, traditional, like classic cuisine.
What is Quebecois? It's Quebec.
Yeah, that's like Quebec French.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like saying it's American.
So it's got good French.
Good stuff?
Quebec
What,
cuisine.
like
Yeah, good
fucking
stuff.
steak au poivre?
Like,
I want steak au poivre.
well, I mean, I haven't been to Joe
Beavertown.
Beef because it's really tough to get in, but I've been to Liverpool House, which is owned by the same guys.
It's like getting into Dorsia.
I have a reservation for 3.
You do have a reservation.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's good. No, he means the time. That's his dinner reservation, 3 a.m.
All right.
The Cuban set it up.
Oh, the Cuban.
Oh, the
So
Cuban.
for 3 o'clock, for 3 people?
Yeah.
Why only 3 people?
Because nobody wanted to go when I asked at the work. who
No
wanted to
one
go.
asked me.
No one said, hey, Jim, do you want to go for some Quebec
don't remember anyone
I would
asking
go.
me.
Well, you guys are
Was it in between a pitch for a horrid guest?
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys can come.
All right, we'll get back to Roland and more incredible stories from E-Rock. But first, I think our first comic is here. Our first friend. I mean, this is ridiculous. We've
Yes, it
done
is
this in
true.
New York.
It is true.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Derosa.
Joe Derosa is making his way up. What do you sit on the couch? It's like fucking the old Johnny Carson show here. Joe Derosa.
You got to awkwardly sit on the couch.
That is weird.
This doesn't feel strange at all.
I know. It's like the Tonight Show.
You want a table in front of you at least?
Jimmy?
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
How you
There
guys
should be a
doing?
little table in front of the guests so they could put their coffee down there.
Oh, I almost forgot about the horrible tattoo.
Oh, well,
I almost forgot. I almost forgot.
You know who didn't forget about it?
Who?
Everybody at this fucking festival. Been asking me about it. Dude,
Long sleeves. That's all you need.
I didn't bring any because I thought it was summer up here.
Yeah, I know. Apparently not.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking freezing up here.
It was 49 degrees last night.
Oh, look at that. Asking you shouldn't
Thank you,
receive.
man. Thank
See, there you can put your coffee down, Joe.
Wobbly table.
Yeah, dude, you get your table, you put your coffee.
You're so you're getting
Got the table, dude.
so you're getting some abuse about the tattoo?
Four people yesterday were like, let me see it.
Where
As soon
is
as I
it?
saw them, they were like, let me see it.
It's actually not that bad. Show the audience.
Show the audience.
Yeah, it's a nice comb.
It's not that
A
bad.
comb.
It's
It says UPC code.
It's great. It's a barbershop pole. All right.
It's good. You could scan Joe and find out what he's worth.
nothing.
Zilch.
Exactly.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was supposed to be this cold? Is it this cold usually this time of year?
I don't know, man.
We left like 80 degrees, didn't we?
It was.
Yeah, we left like sweltering New York and came up here. It's not like it's freezing out, but.
Dude, it was 49 degrees last night.
Was it?
Outside, which I know isn't freezing, literally, but I mean, it was fucking cold.
Is it in Celsius?
No, it's like 10 or 15. I was watching the weather and I was like, Holy shit. I didn't bring my parka. Yeah, that whole Celsius thing is, it's by me. I don't know what the hell it is.
I mean, am I the only one that thinks Celsius is wrong?
Yeah.
It's wrong. It's not the right number for the temperature.
It's like everything else.
Doesn't make
sense. Well, 0 is freezing, 100's boiling. Figure out the middle.
Yeah, I mean, put your hand in 130-degree water.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, 130 degree. And
Yeah.
tell me if that feels like 130 to you, or whatever the wrong Celsius
See, you
number
can't
is.
even do the
I don't even know what the conversion is.
Yeah.
How do you even do it?
Oh God, I don't even know.
Because there's no logical progression to it. If it's like it's 22 degrees Celsius, that's 79.1 Fahrenheit. How the fuck do you come to that number?
We sound like the ugly
Idiots.
Americans
Of course we do.
that only think that our way is right, when the rest of the world is pretty much using Celsius.
Yeah. I don't like kilometers either.
That kilometer thing.
That's
driving
easier.
driving from the airport to the hotel in the van. It gave me an anxiety attack. I'm like looking out the window thinking, if I was driving on these roads, I wouldn't know where the fuck I was. The signs is rue everything, and then like every other sign is in French, and there's not like some hieroglyphic telling me what I'm supposed to do. I was like, I wouldn't know where I'm going.
You know how disappointed I was when I saw a sign that said "Rue" and I realized it meant road. I was thinking RuPaul tranny. I knew that was going to bomb, and I'd have to explain it here.
Yeah.
We should start from the beginning.
First, I got to just say though, did you tell Zito what I said in the airport yesterday?
No.
When he was walking by, I said, "Who is that?" And they're like, "Oh, it's Mark Zito." I'm like, "Oh, that's right."
Yeah.
I still have no clue who you are when you walk around the hallways or anything like that.
Because he doesn't do anything important.
No.
He's not exactly an impact player.
No.
He is one of those guys that Sirius could just fire and there'd be no adverse effect whatsoever.
Him and
Right there.
He's right there.
I know. We're talking right to his face.
He's sitting right
Him and the dude from the Morning Mashup. We just don't know those two people, and we see him every day.
They hang out together.
And we see him every day. Very strange.
It just becomes a vacuum when they hang out together. Just nothing.
Nothing happening.
Are you saying that they're like matter and antimatter?
Yeah. So last we left you, we did a radio show, then we had to get to the airport. All of us except one person.
Who?
He's here. Jesus.
Oh, right. That was great.
Which nickname you want to use?
We should introduce him to the audience.
Yeah.
Well, everybody kind of knows you as the radio wizard.
There's the radio wizard.
Just a couple of
Just raises his glass.
He's like, oh, great.
Fucking Zimmerman looked happy sitting there.
You're officially going to be abused in 2 countries now, so enjoy. He forgot his passport. That's the headline.
We're all at the station. We're very excited to go. We all got our stuff, our bags, and of course the passports that you need to, leave the country, go into another country. And the only person that forgot their passport was the radio wizard.
The only person that forgot his passport was the guy who was there to remind everybody to remember their passport.
Right. So then you had to go through this whole rigmarole of buses, planes, trains. What the hell were you doing to get back to your house?
2 extra buses and 2 extra taxis.
How did you realize you forgot it? Like what? Because I know that's a panic, but at least you weren't at the airport. What happened?
I got to give Kenny credit. I was looking through his list of when we were getting picked up, and the word on the top, passports. And I'm like, holy shit, I don't have my passport.
So you didn't even think about it. You had to be reminded.
So did you realize you forgot it, or did you look through your bag?
Oh, no, I knew right away.
Yeah.
Did you panic a little bit?
Just a little bit.
Just
a little bit.
You got a good ribbing all the way to the airport.
Oh, my God.
From everybody.
I'm sure it won't have ended then.
Oh, we destroyed you. We should have taped it.
Oh, it was.
Well, that was the thing, too. He had left his luggage at the office because he wanted to leave the office and come back.
Right.
We didn't keep the van for 30 seconds to see if he was going to get there on time or not.
No.
We realized that if we saw you in the rearview mirror pulling your luggage, waving, we would have just kept going. Like, wasn't there on time.
And Roland was having a good laugh about the whole thing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
He called, is this too inside? He called Rob Cross to see if you left the luggage there. And when he found out you did, he laughed hysterically. Where is Roland?
He's here.
Roland had his own difficulties.
Yeah, it's kind of karma.
Not just at the airport. Apparently, they just sold his seat on the plane.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, no, we sold that seat. He's like, oh, but I had a seat in reserve. And they were like, we don't understand you.
Yeah. They called for help. We have Charlie Brown's teacher here. Try to get a seat.
And then he gets to the Hyatt, and they sold his hotel room. Do you know that?
Yeah, then I found that out later.
He has a sofa bed in a closet somewhere.
Isn't that like Best in Show when they didn't have the room?
Yeah,
They put him in a utility closet. So Roland is on a fold-out bed in some like room that isn't really a room in the hotel?
Yeah, and he posted a Vine last night, and it appears that his room is positioned directly over the entire festival because it's just rumbling with music all night long.
Where is he?
I think he's getting the food.
Of course he is.
Right.
Really?
You got fucking just a bunch of empty containers.
I know it happened. It fell. The dog ate it.
Yeah, he asked my goat to hold it. No, I think he's in the second half of a suite. Like, a lot of times a suite, a suite will have the bedroom and it's got a connecting room, and I'll bet you that's what they did, is they gave him the connecting room.
The connecting room off a suite?
Me and Kenny had that once in a hotel room.
Ooh,
it was terrible.
sexy.
Yeah, it was really hot. Just,
Yeah.
Me and it, just a cadaver. I'll sleep on the floor.
Kenny couldn't make it.
Roland said he woke up this morning, and the first thing he felt was that bar under the mattress, like in the middle of the fold-away bed.
Those
stabbing
things
him in the back.
These things are ruthless.
But he is collecting vouchers, so that's good.
Yeah, he is.
What did he get? $800 from Air Canada?
He's got all the perks. He got $800 because Air Canada sold his seat. And then I think he's getting like
$50 worth of food vouchers for the hotel.
Yeah, $50 a night in room service.
He's doing all right.
Appetizers for him.
Right. Yeah, $50 in the Hyatt. Ooh. Look out.
He gets even more obnoxious when he gets hungry, by the way, because we were all walking St. Catherine for a while, and he starts yelling at everybody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and he walked into a guardrail and hit himself in the testicles.
Which was hilarious.
He walked into a guardrail?
Yeah, he just walked into it. He was yelling.
He was being extremely obnoxious, and then he took a ball shot.
But then he was leading us to a restaurant, which we had no idea where it was, and he decided that if he acted like a local, people would help him with directions. So he started walking up to people with a map in hand and going, "Oh, bonjour! Where is this place?"
Bonjour. He can't speak English. No. Never mind fucking French.
Listening to Roland yesterday. Did you guys hear Roland yesterday planning his, he was talking about the restaurants up here and the great food, and he has this list of places he wants to go, and I realize he looks at going to a place for food the way I look at it for sex, or the way some guys would look at it for bars. Like, he plans out, that's part of his thing, is the fucking...
He's a foodie.
There's the meat place, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Meat places everywhere.
But Troy was bummed out, though, because we walked up to an old stuffy Italian joint. Remember that?
Yeah, it was awful. It looked like
I'm like, Roland, really? All the research you did about Montreal, and you take us here?
Oh, it's the best place ever.
He's like, well, I didn't really schedule out tonight. Tomorrow's the big night.
A lot of times you hang out with Roland and you realize that the research that he says he's been doing has been grossly overstated.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a horrible traveler.
Horrible. He's the single worst independent traveler.
Right.
Well, it did, and you did.
Joe, what do you think of Montreal? You've been up here before, right?
Yeah,
You do anything fun last night, or?
I like it up here, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice city you guys have.
Yeah.
A little bit of an attitude sometimes.
Attitude?
A little bit, I think anti-American. There's a little bit of that, like, you know.
Bonjour, you fucking pig.
Yeah. You think there's a little of that? But
well, there's definitely a little, I'm not knocking much. I like it up here a lot, but there's definitely a little, like, oh, you Americans, you know, we're sophisticated here. And it's like, are you, I'm sorry, I couldn't see the sophistication through the wall of toothless hookers combing every fucking street I walked down. It's like a dildo shop every 10 feet. Yet somehow I'm a fucking boorish American because I don't like Celsius.
Yes, you don't like the Celsius scale. It's weird to see all that, because in New York, they clean that shit up. You don't see the toothless hookers.
No, right?
Fuck.
But it seems like a nice, even though they have
and even
that,
the homeless,
though, it seems like a nice city.
So many more homeless people just laying around up here.
Are there more homeless?
Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah.
They don't roust them like they do in New York? We like to roust our homeless. You know, give them a little kick. Come on, keep it moving. Give them the old, what do they call it, a wood shampoo? Yeah. That one.
What's the wood shampoo?
That's where a cop would take his billy club and beat someone over the head with it.
Yeah.
A wood shampoo. Yeah, I had to give him a wood shampoo, you know what I mean?
I never heard
Brilliant. Only an old school cop would know that one.
Sure.
You know?
Or you.
Or me. Everyone we hang out with apparently is an old school cop. What the fuck the deal is. I like it, though. But if you think about America and stuff, it's the same thing. Like, we look at foreigners and we're like, oh, yeah, number one, motherfucker, USA, USA. So, you know, you come to another country and they're very proud of their nation, their cities.
Yes. It is a very truly European feeling city. Because there's a high culture index here, and it is very sophisticated. Yet there's a really strange pussy thirst everywhere you go.
Is that what's going on? Yeah.
You know, it's just
What's the crime rate like up here? A lot of crime in
let's go to the crowd
Montreal?
again. Yeah.
Do we get a lot of crime?
Anyone?
No, apparently, like, you'd know, people would be like, yeah, holy shit, it's fucking crazy. But apparently not.
No.
See, they got that shit figured out.
Good for them.
No.
Fuck.
We can't do it in America because, as you know, we love our guns.
Some of us do.
Love our guns. Well, I love enough guns for everybody. I was very disappointed, but, you know, I can't be packing, as they call it in the U.S., packing heat. But, yeah, because, you know, I'm paranoid. I'm very fucking paranoid, so I like carrying a gun around with me. But apparently up here, people don't carry guns. You're not allowed to, like, carry a gun with you? What are you, people crazy?
This sounds like the speech you would give on the witness stand when you finally decided to speak. To a stunned, silent courtroom. What, you people crazy? Is it just me?
Nuts, why? Bus passengers cutting heads off. Yeah. It's I don't know.
Well, how do they get their violence out up here?
Yeah, what do you do?
If you're not shooting people like we do.
Hockey?
What is it?
Yeah.
Stab each other? Anyone?
Stabbings, clubbings, beatings.
What's the big thing?
What kind of violence? God, we love our violence.
They don't
in
have
America.
violence.
What's the cop term for stabbing? Like metal shower or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Wow, that's
no violence up here.
That's weird.
Very strange.
Huh? Arson?
Arson? A good one?
Wait,
there's pretty much a firebombing every...
It's because the people are fucking freezing. Jesus Christ.
Just trying to keep warm.
Yeah.
Sir.
It's pretty much restaurants and bars that are getting firebombed weekly.
By who?
We call
Roland,
that...
he can't get reservations.
Wait, no one knows who's doing this?
We call that Jewish lightning in the States. Yeah, they're like, a little Jewish lightning struck your restaurant, huh? Wink, wink. And then, you know, they get the insurance money.
I mean, logic would say it's unpaid bills.
Right.
Yeah. Whenever something
Cops don't know
happens.
anything. Nobody knows anything. So
Hey, anybody that watched Goodfellas knows that.
Exactly.
You light a match.
That's all they got up here.
Yeah.
That's all they got up here. That's crazy.
Little arson.
That's it, huh?
You feel relatively safe, like walking the streets at night? Something like that? Yeah. What are the cops like here? Cordial? Hey. Bonjour. Yeah.
Yeah, the cops. I got pulled over in the Adirondacks coming up here. I drove up.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah.
How was that treat you?
Well, I was doing 94 through the Adirondacks.
Jesus. Why
And
not?
I got pulled over.
Yeah.
You know how many cops show up when you do 94 through the Adirondacks? All of them.
Oh, really?
What else going on? There's like 8 cops. They had nothing to do. And then the guy started accusing me of smoking weed. He's going, your car stinks like smoke. I'm like, yeah, I smoke. I smoked a cigarette in here. He's like, you sure you're not covering something up, son? Dude, he pulled me.
Wow. Shit.
Yeah, he goes, can you come out?
You got a taillight out, boy.
I know, fucking Buford T. Justice. He pulled me out of the, not pulled me out, but he goes, can you get out of the car? I'm like, yeah. And he walked me in the grass and he starts interrogating me. And he's going, now listen, you smoke, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, all right, you smoke cigarettes. You sure you're not smoking them? Dude, it was such a weird.
Was a big thing for him, I guess.
Dude, it was so. I swear to God, I swear to you, I was waiting for him to go, I'm fucking with you. I'm an Opie and Anthony fan. It made no fucking sense.
Yeah.
He went back to the car. I had other comics in the car with him. We went back to the car, made me stand outside. He was like putting his head in the car.
You know how you
kinda
tell
like
if the cop's serious, though?
How?
You fucking grab his gun.
Yeah.
Because that will tell right away if it's a real cop or if it's just, a joke.
Playfully, though, yeah.
Ever been with.
But I must say, he does take adversity well because he didn't freak out at the airport or anything.
He don't give a fuck.
And I hear tell that he didn't even freak out when they said he didn't have a room.
They gave Zito a room and they checked in at the same time.
God, do they even know that he does nothing?
I don't think they know who he is. Nobody does.
Yeah, Roland doesn't freak out until he won't take some obscure guest. He did season 3 of The Office. He played the mail guy, and then he breaks down and cries and bites somebody's face in the studio.
Just as long as we take his dumb guests.
But he does handle it well. He didn't freak out at the airport. You're right. He was like just kind of.
I'd have lost my mind.
Whatever,
If I walked up to that fucking counter and they told me I didn't have a seat on the plane, I'd be losing my mind.
Yeah, of course.
And he's just like,
oh well.
Well, we can't talk to Roland, so we should talk to E-Rock. E-Rock's here, too.
Ah, the E-Rock.
Hello, good morning.
You're hiding.
No,
Oh,
staying out of the way.
oh, you
Let
can
them
tell,
see your
right?
face. They've never seen you
People
live.
have never seen
That's
you.
E-Rock.
That's
Look.
E-Rock. See, he's not really that fat.
He's not really that
He's not
fat.
really that fat.
By American standards, he's svelte. Very thin.
E-Rock's mysterious when we hit the road. No one really saw him yesterday. We were all walking around. Oh, you saw him, Travis? That's Travis, by the way.
Travis.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. What an ovation for Dr. Gay.
Exactly what I deserve.
Wow.
Yeah, me and my wife saw Eric last night. He was walking around by himself.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh, no.
How sad.
Why, E-Rock?
No, it was fine. I walked around, checked out the festival. It was great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You like that?
We bother you that much, huh?
A little.
A little. He's a loner.
Yeah.
He is.
We offered to, come to dinner with us, and he's like, no, I'm just going to walk around.
Oh, man. What's going on?
What'd you see last night, E-Rock?
All the street performers that are right outside the hotel here. They had some concert with a black French comedian. There was like 3,000 people out there going nuts, but
Wow.
had no idea what he was talking about. And then came back, went to bed.
Oh.
Roland!
Ah, there's Roland.
There's Roland.
He's
Roland
got
just lost
Come over
his
here. We're
fingers
talking
in
to you.
your
How you
food.
doing,
Roland.
Roland?
We'll get back to E-Rock in a second.
Roland, food in hand.
What's up,
thank
Roland?
I just steal your oatmeal
What?
from the buffet.
Oatmeal.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is this? He stole your oatmeal from the buffet.
What the fuck is this? That's crazy. He's got his bare fingers in the bowl. It's like a Paddington bear. All right, thank you.
What the fuck is it?
Thank you, Roland.
We were talking about your
This is,
room.
by the way, this is the same meal they served in the boat in Roots. How fucking awful does this look?
We're not eating this.
We're not eating this, Roland.
That's fucking...
Thank
Eat
you,
your
though.
mush, Spanky.
That's terrible.
What else did you get, Roland?
Your egg whites and your food.
Mine, yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Montreal so far?
It's nice. Oui, oui, puis poo.
Oh,
Bonjour.
He's speaking French.
Yeah, what's up?
We were talking about your accommodations.
Yeah.
Caca.
Well, start with the plane. We kind of told the story, but from your perspective.
When I checked in, they said, please wait over there. 10 people in front of me. They all had seat numbers, but me and 5 other people.
And yeah, you didn't have a seat on the plane.
No.
So
El Screwjo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
He's trying to fit in by speaking some language.
He's speaking the language.
Nice. And then I saw a picture of you. You caught a flight with Tom Papa.
Tom Papa, yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
He's super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had an amazing flight. What just a bevy of comics. Colin Quinn, Amy Schumer, and Jim Norton sitting next to me who, before they even closed the door on the fucking plane, farted so horrifically, he stunk up the entire cabin of the plane.
It's unbelievable how bad his farts
It was so bad.
He's sick. I'm telling you.
Yeah, there has to be something
you're
going
sick.
on. It's like it's demonic possession smell.
Dude, I've never been prouder. It was because Colin and Amy are in front of us, and me and Ann are sitting here, and Opie's to my left. And I dropped one, and I'm like, oh, it's a fucking home run.
It was so bad. I ended up freezing the entire flight because I had to turn on the air vents at full blast and make an air curtain between me and Jimmy to hopefully combat the smell. It was horrid.
That was child's play, that air curtain. I got around that in a second.
Oh, yeah, you really did.
I actually think it went up and tapped Amy and Colin on the shoulder when they turned around.
It really did. Amy was gagging. She was like
so
really
happy.
ready to throw up.
Yeah, it was great.
And then he did another one.
But he did many.
Yeah, many.
He really enjoys it, which is really strange.
When we got to the hotel, we're on the escalator, and he's in front of us. And the sound it made, Opie was just like, he thought it was the wheel on my luggage. Because it just kind of went like, and
I really did think it was your fucking
It turned out
wheels.
to be Jimmy. And then Jimmy was very strategic with this one, because as the escalator's going, you're now being launched into the cloud, the cloud of death. And
what about the fat broad behind us?
Terrible. Oh,
Who saw that? I think it was Chris or somebody. She was really fucking pissed off.
Oh, did
by
she
that.
get some?
Yeah, she was pissed.
Of course she did.
Good.
She was so
did
annoyed,
not.
but she couldn't figure out where it was coming from.
Maybe it'll wreck her appetite finally. Yeah, it was so great dropping it at a certain height and knowing they had to come up through it.
Coming up in it.
Through the clouds.
Oh, it was
Terrible.
fucking wonderful.
So, Roland, you missed your flight. You got on the other one. That was fine, right?
Yeah, that was karma for laughing at Gary.
I think so. 'Cause you had we told Gary how much you laughed at him.
It was a lot.
And Travis, who drove from New York, beat you to Montreal.
Yeah, I got here at 7:30.
7:30. Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck. And then.
2.5 hours before.
But thank God your room was set for you when you got here after a long day of traveling.
They have my room.
Now, how did they not have your room?
I don't know. The guy goes, we oversold. So he gave me a room with a couch, and he put out the bed.
I don't understand the oversold concept.
Shouldn't that just be a free room? Are you paying for that?
They are. Serious.
Well, I know that.
Yeah, they should give you a real bed. That's terrible. That's an uncomfortable. I mean, it doesn't have to be a giant room, but that's a terrible situation to be on a fucking pull-out sofa bed in a hotel.
I know. That's why I didn't sleep.
Oh, you didn't sleep?
No.
No.
I would not have handled that well.
No.
At all. I'm
That's a surprise.
I thought about you.
You wouldn't handle
I
that?
said, that's why you're not staying here.
Jimmy's usually so rational when things go wrong.
Really surprised that would. Roland, where are we eating tonight? Did you figure it out? Because last night it was a bust. You didn't have it.